Made of pa. Me ma kwaba edeba Adom TV. Jumedie we eyem kranshen sembre. Na me amete dwam amede ho chia me. Me osomfo Apostle Dr. Ni Tekotego. Me gidi sa ho ye. Ene kasa amede bre won mato ne din I am and now you are. Me ye we. One of the best things you can do to yourself is to take charge over your words. Onipa ade ba ko asese otimi yo. Wabra bomu se de yan demu se ahotomre mu. Ene se ofa kasa obeka no wa hwe niye no aka na kwan so. Okokan Proverbs homa chapter 18 verse 21 or say, your tongue has the power of life and death. Your tongue otekrema esa wo kasa mu ene nkwa ni owuo efre. In other words, our tongue, our words have the power to shape our world. Meka in Proverbs 18 verse 21, or say your tongue has the power of life and death. O tongue, o tekrema, o kasemu, ena uyi nkwa ni owuo entoma efra. The upper channel say, o kasa e wo tumi se ebe shape enyoma woyo. Your tongue and your words have the power to shape your world. You can either speak death or life in everything around you or what you want to happen next. Onipa, enyo bi na hihye wo hyebrema wo. Enyo bi na hihye wo krabia, eye wankasa wo kasaye. Ebetima hihye ema owo afane ma wo ye nyina no mum. Eko owo a to de be anya se bi a wakata wani o. Na ne owo ye nyina bewu. I said, you are there from a woo. If you free now, so about one no cassa and a bama brabomu, diaba a shimono, a woo, and a benyankwa. And until Jai said, there be a woka or wound some, a brabomun somewhere in ye. Her nano Michelle Papabi, not in Shiano, and feared you are some watching. Then poor Papa no courage and say, then I person me yama will not see papi. Now I don't so wobble. A hana metia. Ye kwa me nkobi da bia na me yare o kan na brabo be ye dachi de o kan na otena mu na papa no kire se nya enka sa biom sode na nante enti ya na okoti bia bi mu a enhwete bia no mu enfa mo ho din enfa mo ho asafo hene kasefo fro naka. You have to get to a place where you stop talking about what you don't have. You have to get to a place where you have to stop talking about what you don't have, what has been done to you, and what was wrong with you. Emre bia do ese ujai se odi wani to niama a wonni so. E na niama ye de ye wo a enye. E na mfom so a wo ye. Your life and world so far is a result of the words you have spoken so far. Wa braba u bui. Niama a wo nya nyinara no, ni nyina so ne nsem a wo ta kan. Nya nya bia wa no keke wo. There are wo ta kan wa dwum. Your friend self talk and an internal dialogue. One say onipa ko e bibia ya osusu wo tim. When you look at your life, there is a connection between your words you are speaking and the results you are getting. When you look at your marriage, when you look at your health and business, your life in general, there's this connectivity between what you say and what you are getting. It is time you got to say what you want to see in your life. Fanse bia ukunu ni subane, ana yiri ni subane, en wonye ena dabi. Bemma me ne tie. Enton tel won afe. Minimi se obeye ni mapapa ama me. Megia ware patu mu, na wo ka san sem we, na abrabo besisa. Enoma wo ta aka no, ene wo ne. Enoma wo ta susu ho wadwen mu no, ene wo ne nya ne efiri wa no keke. Nyoma ya osusu wo no ko enkomo a wodie e wo tim ene wo ne ene da yi bi beja ha na maka asem ya kire se ebeya kansempa ebeya kansem we be hye onkuran ebeya kansem we be pejawo odonsem no kransem taaka na wabrabo be no kra ne odo ene empeja mi ja ha na me de nkra akoma woni a ehwe dwumade so ema ba ofie me kan maka ne se eja Richmond Weber Mark Frimpong Thomas Niade ena oba sondo Adele baako Priscilla ena mia meja we be kampedu me da mo nyina ase wo production room me danoma da Michael ena Osmosis ase e sound Thomas camera ena woni e wo MCR lighting set ena floor managers na nyame nhira mu nyara na wo a onya amre hwe me de woni onyame entina
Yamwache mwakwa bebium do Badum TV Badwam Jumedie yi eso yeda Apostle Dr. Nite Kutegwase eni nkranhyen sema wo de abreye de du so no ye Badwam kase samno ne yetodwa wo mu bi ya wo beti ni Ghana Health Service mpanimfo asame kasai won san enya mpox mienu aka dada na wo ho no edada ntine se aye nipa nan ene won mo nya sansam no ne nsem bi na no pay Mede bro Adom TV Badwam kase wo share live on Facebook/Adom TV Extra Go TV 119 DSTV 280 ko YouTube search Adom TV tube kwadomonline.com ensem ni sembebre so ewo ho fasedama Majoy Trish won tadi ba ko ne hyeme miridi afia amankwa tamaklo afia ni de mientie se de nsem ni nchemu ankasa etie Dano ya wada na Ghana Health Service mpenifo ne afi Ministry of Health wo modi amane ba ye efra mpox yare no sade ho nsam no etie ene ya make say National Public Health and Reference Laboratory ene apomodi atra ya ne hwehwemu no won manya enipa mienu so aka ho a mpox no ebi aye wo mo ba ko won kran ba ko wato ye mantemu enti dekosi enrada no na mpox cases ayenya ewo my Ghana mu no eye nan
Nano ya wada kutonima abosomeda ne toso dunum e wa fimpinu ene edununum mu ena so ye sharp mu de honsam so ene Ghana Health Service e de enkrata betu dwa wonum ekire mu se enipa mienu enya mpox ya we ni bi e wo man mu ene wada enkrata afoforo aba betu dwa wo kire mu se National Public Health and Reference Laboratory asien hunu enipa mienu e wo man mu a wonum enya mpox ya we bi ohunu baako e wo nkraimantam mu hanom ena afoforo ka ho no so ohunu nu e wo ato mantemu na chesesisi wakane nyina abomu a enne kutonima abosome de to sudu otwe e wa fimpinu ene edununum mu no enipa nan ene wanya mpox ya wie bi e wo oman mu enkata ni mu no wakire mu se mantemu a wehunu yarewa bi e wo honom no Regional Health Directors e wo honom no ahyase a Public Health enhyehye nyina no wakenya mu ya bi e ka ho ene se wonum ahyase a contact tracing said ye be ya enkoba se wonum wanya yare no woni obi adi nkita ho a ebetumi atre enhwehwemu a wadi nkan aye no eda ne di se nipa mienu a wehunu wo mu sese no enya de se nipa mienu a wodi nkan enya bie no ewo anyonkofa anase ebo abusua bia wanam nkrata so esan kai Ghana fu nyina se mpox eyinsan yare na obi a wanya bie aboa anase bibia remoa ni bi ewo so na obi befa so ede anya bi eniame bi ede ade ewo nipadua ni mu a ebema ohunu se wanya mpox awie ni bi no ene se ensa ebigu honam ani honam ebeye hye uti be paiwo honam ebetutu afi wachi ebeye oya wonye hwe na wabre na afi nso ubenya swollen lymph nodes onam krata esutu Ghana fu nyina afo se wontai enhohoro wono monsa afi bibiara obehunu ne se saa hyenso de edi nkan aboboso no wada bia di ewo ne honam ani no pomode ase wo men no aso ye hwa pomode ho nsem so ene Ghana Health Service e de to de obodwumakuo nyina animu se wommoa sebe obetumi abo yare ehu dawuru amamanfo nyina atibie na watumi ahwe won ho so wakire mu wonkrata animu se Ghana ban aye krado esinkete so bebo manfo nyina ho ban afri enyarewa ahodo ho na wode nhyehye bibire egu akwan mu se de be ya yare no ase entere sankrata yi Professor Samokaba Akwawia ya wo hwe chi se Director General e Ghana Health Service ena nensa ehyasie
Apa East Regional Minister ne galamse niema bi ewo ne mpesua no so no won mo ahye no ene wo magye bi so kase no etwaso
getting the issue addressed is to pick some of their equipment that are movable, like the motors. We took about 8 of them so that we'll pick them back to the police station dock. The government is not against mining. The NDC is not against mining. What NDC is against is mining that is irresponsible, mining that will affect the health of the people. And so therefore, that's why we are encouraging the youth that if they want to go into mining, why not organize yourselves as cooperatives, and so that the government will come and assist you, and then you do a responsible mining where it cannot pose danger to the health of the people. And so we want to advise every youth that when you are interested in mining, take the necessary steps by making sure that you get a license, and then you are trained properly to do responsible mining.
Adansi ekro from Russia bedwani Joseph Azuma so say one mo makwan ne anachina ma obi emetu galamse ya mfa mewuramu mese one makwan otu ho na mo akase no edebe
galamse anasa from chu agudie chu me time no nebo dia mensra mo ne se ankwan ya kwa so ko ye kuonum no die. Say me a member of parliament. Na me ko pray say baba betwa ye kwan so. Anasa me de misika beto fuel. Say nya reshaping e mayen. Na wo ba kwa kwose kwan no say wutu kwan na say ne de. Enya de amehwe amanasi. Na me chi obi wo kokoten. E chaye omo brai.
As one more or sounds swear the piece to say.
Some and when you watch your own, Mizona connect Adam's work and will friend or friend me fan go. Me wo other executive member back home and run on you see me them. The entire American way ever continue say, and yet party politics and a mayor. And yet the other boy in your crew and a mayor. Every time I am on one no be our best rate. And I say, Bia, obi beto about Jamia. And when I my Ghana politics, I'm calling the Guru. A brother said, you to be taking bold and decisive decisions.
Family no sana Adom TV Badwam kase na ha na brema kwan na no pay ye de sie ye da se ye de dobon krata no ene online de no etwa so. Adom TV Badwam dwumade no eso ye de radio ase papa pa ne bambo nti na me umie no ye te ase won kwan a enadwo ada 19th May ye nyina ye te ase ye de radio ase ne asie bia ka se ye pi ma ye nkra dwumade ase Badwam no ebo 5:30 pepe pa ne yaba se Badwam wonyum tuo mu a na fe apostle doctor ni te kote godin kransensem no abreye wo wie pepe pa ye de news ne ba na honso ye wi a ya ba begina ha e de obon krata no any online stories science aka no e ba nti radio fosu 97.1 ye mamwache ye mamwakwaba erade adom ye nenso meni owura asante da ko oman hene kwabna asante na erade hu ye mobonti ye kan atiasefo ye ka ho a ya ba begina ha ejidi ye se onso ohun ye nsuo no ho asam ye beka e nyame be me na no peme nchia we.
Oh, me Joso.
Na bia boko.
If you had to say nye boko na Thomas. Also on the panas of Maka Chiro say. Your money. Thomas Shade no. Mimi sika no. Eye omu nyina esika.
Na say.
Nemu omu sika no. Eye omu esika. Onya mi say nyina. Obi a de sika be so be yi. Di dem declare de bia da na no ye limited.
So na do mbae.
Because your money, say, the mo ka mo jase. Me sika na me mabrenya na nya me de o. Eye mumu dia. Mo fanko di. Mumu dia na mo no mo ambre na mo na ma chiro sa mo nya. Eye mumu dia.
Obi antime nye.
Obi antime nye.
Sa na ti ona do mo bae.
Obi betimi agi. Mo nkoso sa. Onyame nkoso nya markets.
Amen. 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 Wa sama. No pray ba. Na ka say head of family there better.
E dia tia obi a baby bia isu ato bia ato. Mo bia ankasa. Continuously no. Ye be ko so irresponsible ni nyina atimu sa. Ti mo bia ankasa.
Okay, so now I turn who should as on a banner. Then you know free. You know, pretend say we are responsible citizens and we are responsible managers of the country. The irresponsibility in the neighbor because many evidence say none of pay. Message brepa who they so Abaki can so too far na achuya from na cause with the Gaka we chair too far. Debi. Fitting shops are how they want me to you know Adani River Densu. Ni na men comment. Because continuously you lead an irresponsible life. Yes, sir. At the politics, who knew for so I say wurem. It won't be a say. What's the housing minister? John Mahama and Nana Kufuado. Mo be a mekashi. Yes, 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 now assembly is one day. Because over Chio Monamaria. Over really saying how. It's been carry cry. Because assembly for no. Mujina Ghana for name, Muni Mampenia name, where's a potema mono. Miam be any quasi any of my baby woman. Sadly, in a bit because now, O see Anwa Bajiska, O see Anwa Bajiska, Obacadian actually. And that day, some will be a bimu. Yankasa would assume because the other, I also say, see, we are not going to move forward, baby. No, and Chinaboto, and more oil, or diet for so many what is Bruno. So when I'm opposite, it's not Ghana, dear. We are living an irresponsible life. And we want to have responsible results. It's not possible. One kasa, one who know, and I will say, also kasa, Osirian, a Jenny, and you correct. And in so far, VIP station, you know, Mentimia. It means their partners, you know, your kaka for almost almost 25 years.
65.
68, 25 years. Ya can you can't they be at the bar and I if you may see then or how if you see if you when people will see come when this will see Thomas for you baby I do curious see Thomas no one did to your boy area gangaria no way assemblyman offers that's one of any it is why are we complaining because everywhere you touch I know of us here a party member and I know what thing and I only me your bar had one brother sir
yeah pray power now
bibi I be say say na me person be pretend dey na no pay na it said bibi e bi si da na yo ne bia to ye na yo ne bia to ye we are used to see say yo ne we is a Ghana no etu onyonko a etu aduam say e be kan wan kasa dey a o say ade no is affecting you say na tie dey nyina no wa account no ya ko bia ni wo kuse bia ni wo we are you find a solution yourself that's how we want to build the country eti facha me nya say na ye na school for car bi enso ne butu no ana fitting shop bi a amount for car CCC so amem ni nyina ndi yen de ya kasa yenti 25 years just one problem aban koti odo no mo se de ni wi a ade a chi ya na nyina asa yi kodu ni etugum na ball na ehwe gum na okochiro bi o se o MPP kochiro bi o se mede ogo ya se enya hihye rubber ho ya chi e be twa so na otu kwan ko abibrem ha yi akwa ya twa so Rwanda here out to Jadi and to Abonti. Ya chuma so. What's not so to ma sit national chaban for chingam that taras yes I sit nasi. Ah my ben here irresponsible sir. A bunch of irresponsible people every facet of our life. You best be bre, you best be di mraso. Yes you person man ye. How is that going to be possible? A country of rule of law. You shall say apply. E mrade se be say oh there be assemblyman we now compare again when anything on say Indomie shop no also abegu no
sa na e be ka no
eso ba bia Indomie shop ni si no e si kwan bia inwura kra si opia na ko ba entimi nko wo hu se asase akomna sanse akotoi emfa enye papa e be manipa do do na we akiro no on be bre isu no be pem komna sanse dan na amo ebufo mo maka nyina mo bro afo nyina emfa no
Oscar refill or failure ma affected your own achi.
If you drive through Accra now the power, ubo damage avoidable. Issue ye to ebe 4 hours akoso. Onyame nimti no ma hurricane efiamanka hurricane Thomas omuko piepie wa ma na kebi pay hurricane ya santo pie wa dia. Kon na ebe ba na nyina na atete issue num.
Erade adom.
Ti adanyame ase ye betimi aye. Iti ana mumwa mi enye. Nyesi entimi nyo. De ekosu nyina no it's possible say betimi aye. Yes, ye betimi aye. Iti e bia na the new time. U tesi a u ba fiti ya beri pele onom. Now Bapa bedu multimedia adwuma.
Efingo.
Oh Jesus.
Esuma begu kwan.
Jesus.
Ene anwea.
Dear say yane ye nuanom so omo free atifi onum na. Enso na twia fa so am omo de da ho na nkoda talk ka. If you have because you run the commentary,
enti sansam no mo no mayemo wura yensam foforo mo ba Ghanaian Adom online.
Adom online, yeah.
Aha, ho ne we mikra we nti ayi. Inosafu say ni attribute CD strength to policy coordination under Mahama. Wura Inosafu say no na kasa say Ghana CD na ya kono ayefa. Eye hyehye pa bia mampani Mahama de agu na kwan eso nti ho nsem so eno no. Enkamontam yi mu notorious robber bia. Yes, water tank crofo no muni ade yakokire no Togo wo ye da wudwane ye beche wo enti anso eho asem wa ha street begging crackdown to expand beyond Accra. Interior Minister na eka say wa hu say ekromo fiti I think Friday no oh hu say ekroma ye empty
immigration for no
oma twu omu nyina nanura Nigeria omo office ho immigration and yo you say minim so mo immigration office so mo I don't know no so no mo dwan no box no ni ade
I say no o Nigeria need the onko preko because call
no Nigeria ni me dey stretch na no mo nam so no ba no mo immigration office ho side
okay
and mo drimika na mo say ade asama manti ase ba so far it's Friday ne die who say kroma aye kama kakra mo mienfo mo nyina anko ba bi e wo so mo ko na yen security hon some no so enko eye Baumia criticizes global policy makers over trade deficits misdiagnosis enti hon so asem kane mampani abedi eche na wono so kasa badwamonline.com asansem wey eni nsem bebre so egu ha wojebra na afi won so wakenka bi yen ready the bonkrata
so quickly the bonkrata de my the brebe my hokwa the custodian anymore so 24 honest afechi awono for outstanding leadership in energy and social sectors. Baumia Kasa NFM and Kwaka Wasimache. Kesipe from the custodian anyone will say Mahama's brother fingered in Galamsey operations and Minhudio by Bigo Prince Keja. The new center. Ghana's digital identity in focus at ID for Africa 2025. And what's I want to say? And Anima Kasipa choose trust over tariffs. Baumia sounds alarm over protectionism. And once the new publishers will say, Doomsaw is back. Fear grips NDC MPs. On your phone, you know what it is. A year, Marashib Jafomujina, a year NDC name, or Makasa or Marashib Jom says, they say they can't do no. They be entity different, and your papa, sir. Once the new publisher. Any man will say, Man 36 jailed 120 years for armed robbery and have to pay workers hourly, not fixed monthly salary. Fair Wages and Salaries Commission paying part of what I say. I say, don't really piano. Do you 1 hour, July and a call, 2 hours, July and a call, 3 hours, July. Now 1 hour, 1 hour. The Inquisitor.
I will travel Ghana.
To appear or not to appear, OSP awaits Oforiata for in-person interrogation. Egusu hwe reckon Oforiata anymore. Egusu ye hwe nanim. I also OSP the refi. There be Sebobabo umbo edi etwen. Enim de ebeye. Keep the lights on and stop complaining, Energy Minister told. Man kan ani nyina so. Na jade bia na ka power na jai na man kan ani nyina so. Enti dia sha wonsa no. The Bokata the Inquisitor and Okasase. Daily Democrat so James say Health Minister Ekoso Bo enipa dodo na ba so say Mahama Care no omodi kakra etum na bibia ko kama edeman. Mahama to decentralize sanitation budget. Hey, Jumlayo. Is it be for being community for the funny beer for fusion, maybe for a chine beer for a ba if finia on the Silibisia Crana. Era John Dramani Mahama or Dwayne who say Obemo Bibiara and ye biaye or as a Jumano. And what's I want to say? Ghana joins Burkina Faso to honor Thomas Sankara. Now we are kwada. How we are kwada? Thomas Sankara. Now the young guy no bana Asian woman. Thomas Sankara, all is a downfall. What? Ne ho ofe or a guy or a military person or be man paying then now a sharp boy Africa or ye be papa Ghana ko Burkina Faso Thomas Sankara dey you know if I dey circle crab akokora Sankara circle dey for crab ti why be Ghana ko ka ho ne krakrakra no the Ghanaian point come for your car and return my property ofi juma and the catch na security for hey mo fa mo ka mo baji mo kai na fe ma Japan dia ma ade na mo yi mo mra baji mo ka na mo fa ba Japan dia nyede e ma me mpesa agro na mo ni midi no me mpesa ira ko fi juma and ka say more good news ahead in mid-year budget. Mahama is the hope. Is the hope. Pedro Abafo. Dollar ni jina ye. Mahama is the. And I will come and say.
No, you ain't to work. Yeah, Mahama is a hope. Hey, yes.
Mahama is the hope.
Ah, so.
Sana Koko. Sikasam ni shine basa. Petro ni shine basa. Even though termination and revocation of appointment illegal mining and 3x4 skirmishes big but Mahama is the.
That say Mahama is the home near Chese.
Oh no, na ebenya gidie woni mu sabre e ka se Ghana man payin.
E no nanyumu.
Se Mahama na ye obi e gidie woni mu.
Hope.
Ye si kasem
bu. Na me tini home o.
There ho there be hope. Onu ni ye rehye ni mu. Onu ye gidie woni mu. Even though 24-hour economy no. You know, Oma ya promise 24-hour economy na enyina ma hode na si ya no ye.
Eh baba.
Then Mahama is the because they be for one you do the Chronicle Democrat TV. Baumia tells Cambridge Business Forum Momo has changed Ghana's economy, has brought banking services to the unbanked. Ampa Ushe for Ochimbe to cross. Simechina Famachi. A pharmacy akotom. Otisa nkurani nyina asia. Ene Momo.
Simple.
Fiaman kwa oye baby on me come na hebi na ref me bo chika ye fesi
and also enye dede ma wo me for na pa ma no pe ti enye no so ne fa de won krata ne Adom online stories ne si ha radio fosu 97.1 yeda mo ase se mo je bre na mo fa wa wo hwe ye nso yeda mo ase mfiri he na fe na dwumadie no de to so no eba sika na hye bra betwa we star 281 hash star 281 hash option here 4,000 Ghana. Eric said you body but no the amount. This will try. We try ya be the last week Friday and Thursday no. Obi da I don't know try ya what is me fear so won twa na. O try ya no nya. Was matter de no kra me do any yes o man bidie. And motivating Mr. Ocho na ko di. Mr. Ocha what e bu ha 20 Ghana no dey 15 cedis. No nya 1,000 no ko. Ebi ene ye ode star 281 hash option ye 4 Eric Bape so we twa nko ade a una obedi nti ye ko wie pe health tips no ebeba afi ahosepe asemidi kan pensempensemu nkomo ba ko bi etimi efem nso ba ti edo ase so afide no guso ada ha mane na ha ye kwa basisi a.
Right, fantastic morning. Fantastic morning. And I watch you for front at watch and son on your Tessie Musa and Yanko Pontama. And on the chain, Yababedu ha at Age Matina. Everywhere. Baby, I walk. Since you kakra, baby, I be fine. Why? I want it to send kind of go kakra, baby, baby, wow, near the idea. No pay a kakra na what to me as TV, Hamid, and I can say, yeah, so if you are fine, you won't pay and penny kakra. Na ya hwɛ atoto nneɛma sɛ na bɛyɛ nso tɔ a ɛnyiri sɛ ne yiri wo kurom a rɔfrɔfrɔfrɔfrɔfrɔ ibi abɛyɛ fine yaba ndeɛ na ɛyɛ padi botwe ne mi producer Pablo Aima ɛnso tare mu den kai sɛ wo de nankasa bɛka kejua ne ho Erica Siedu Bweri ya basa na ɛyɛ Franco Trading Enterprise phone papa fee na de sia konkom yɛ de nsɛm no ɛba Franco appliances ahodoɔ no so fee ɛyɛ Franco Trading Enterprise now of course Malta Guinness maka say no matter the occasion say Malta Guinness was here and it just when be proudly made in Ghana na atro ho no and it just say a correct one ne papa makwe ne sia konkon kama pa ye de Badwam ye be sha sentem na yakwe nim ye be sha se area free the English FA Cup and of course na Crystal Palace versus Manchester City and in their 184-year history for the first time Crystal Palace atumi age trophy Watch Man City na share man adene ye depa nyasam keto akra and is the man a better yeze one na share the only goal at the Crystal Palace to me win that trophy over Manchester City. And Man City are trophyless this season. Crystal Palace at me abojuma papa nyasam keto akra. Now Adiana ya hone say ya inu Jordan ayu fi wow and it's a trophy beto na chi na team no call no eco relegation. Wow. We are saying sanity. My few okay. Now, Yanko Piemo the English Premiership. Now, the top 4 chippy up. The Arsenal, as I maintain a place, our second spot. The Akano, a year, me and Sam, Ben about 5 no. One more and I play Aburemu. At me, Arsenal and Liverpool home for that top 5 and qualification for the Champions League. And Arsenal winning 1-0 over Newcastle, Manchester United, Chelsea born 1-0, Everton winning 2-0 over Southampton, and a West Ham Northern Forest also a born come humanity back or Leicester winning 2-0 over Ipswich Town. Western SR games never see quiet. Kosovo EPL and Champions Liverpool. I'm going to Brighton over Badwam and I did be boy into channel to sa mame. The Konaka 1 game to go and the top 2 no they are selected that. But if Newcastle bar, yes, I got 1 game. And Arsenal, was 71 points. Arsenal was 71 points. Newcastle, was 66. Chelsea was 66. Aston Villa was 66. Wow. And the City was 65. City, was outstanding game so because of the final now. So, City to me, 3 points. The Canadian one or 68. Wow. Now, to me, win last one. I guess the 3rd place, no beat me, Aboso. So, you heard how the top 5 will shape up. And only the Kosovo, England, they are by none pay now. Basa eji wamo trophy ewo Spain. But na party a anshadanya party papa sansa VRL for ekochembo makami yesam muti no well. Omaji league na wie so what else do you expect? 3-2 but Lamine Yamal once again shares hane banana go ni bi this weekend. Real Madrid some person we season ye. Tomo jina man saw a boss Sevilla by 2-0. Kylian Mbappe, Jude Bellingham, Yenko Spain. Basa champions of Spain. Chane Sumame said Kylian Mbappe goal share no amana benya 41 goals for Real Madrid the debut season in the whole career or 372 goals. That is the man Kylian Mbappe for you. We say yes washa siempo this season this year one shadanya de papa no. No. So Spain so I said the ekaka kone the aka match back on ko Barca Real Madrid Atletico Madrid Bilbao Villarreal one more and on the Champions League next season. Now this weekend, not Italy so there. Now, Italy per any champion. The top 5 leagues now. Oko Piemo, it was between Napoli and Inter. 1 point in the Dortmund. 1 point in the said this weekend. Inter Milan winning over Fro. Summit Neko. But do baby na so winia. Sabrina Napoli bought draw 0-0 against Parma. And on paper, as a Napoli result, no, na first just the more America. But Inter so dia kwesi form against Lazio ma ono so dia kwesi form against Parma ama still Napoli na so the results on our screen right now. Yes, Bologna Fiorentina bonus 3-2 and Cagliari ball Venezia by 3-0. Hellas Verona any como game on year 1-1. Inter Milan and Lazio ball 2-2 and Juve a ball Udine by 2-0 into that Inter game on Lazio boy no and I'm acquire something which is there papa no here winning the idea but I'm peke cry. Now, Okopiemo, Napoli so game ni mu na second bia so Napoli so able draw against Parma enti so my table no I something which is the 1 point and a Dortmund akwan bia so ye hwese sen na ebesi akọ and sene enema esie kwa na ebuan den pa yi but the Malta Guinness okay ho na yere some no bro na no pay Malta Guinness papa Malta Guinness ya chemo na ya sorry and this year Akrofo Agyenema for the first time Bologna for Jomo first title after 51 year absence. Newcastle so Jomo first trophy after 71 years. Crystal Palace had the first trophy in their history. Helali had Jomo first Asian Champions League. First fondo so pani and the na kesa no so ho asemo no. Now in a CAF under 20 AFCON na Ghana has to be agye amfa World Cup no quite me qualify ko South Africa are champions. Omo timi gina mo so je Morocco Morocco by 1-0 and yomaje sa trophy no e de asi omo matrix o chane so sa fam yemrafi na yemhwe the Ghanaian Premier League. Franco Trading Enterprise phone papa fie okay ho na dey 7 ba star 281 hash e ba chomi be wi a may draw. Yes, star 281 hash for kakra guso anopai insu atoto na 1000 abeto what counts mu ne de na asuna 1000 boom what the whole na 1000 abetom pacho fakakra gum star 281 hash select Adom TV or select Adom TV maybe some number of tickets na de bia go so this can mekoro may draw asana bako asante kotoko wini ye House of Folk wini ye but koroko na wo pole position say obetimi age league you know over House of Folk can league title contenders na ho kodokoni nations mo na prayer enya sem keto akra enti nations also we second bia so no obetimi abogu me na oni Legon cities na boba kotokwawini na gold stars age 3 points a fin structure ma ho it is send the nations winning na table no so ye de ye ko he matches kakra ba so no be highlights na emra
Baba. He was the hero when they played hard to folk. But yet to get the same fit in this game. Samba O'Neil operating in his new role as expected. This is a pass to Opoku. Could this be the goal? And guess who again? It is Albert Amoa. He has made it 9 in the Premier League. Good play from Asante Koroko. Just close your eyes. He has done it again. Hello. Celebration upon celebrations.
They must communicate very well to offer that perfect offensive move for Kotoko because they are playing very well.
Pass into the box, Joseph Ablo. Good defense once again. And the flag goes for a corner kick. And Kamara speaking to his men, telling them what to do, which is very important in the game. The organization from the back should be very important.
Perfect last ditch tackle from Joseph Ablo.
And Kwame Poku with a dead man celebration. Second goal of the day. His eighth goal. Kwame Opoku.
Perfect ball from Saka Dauda. At this point, any hungry striker is not going to miss this. And Kwame Opoku has arrived. Perfect move from Babayaya. And Saka Dauda plays the ball. Unblemished assist from Saka Dauda. He might not be scoring, but he can give you assist. From and again, it's following the pattern of the first leg because the first leg, Dreams got their consolation around the 58th minute through Joseph Esson. And this time, around the 58th minute, again, and Joseph Esson assisted that crucial goal. Just watch that. composed pass from Joseph. That is
Justice Blake was beaten on the far right. And just look at the pass. Good interception. Dreams FC playing really well in the second half.
the best way to steady your balls is when you are being pushed to the wall to also react, and Dreams FC are giving positive response. The confidence from Dreams FC is just so good.
Joseph saw round around a block and a pass to Adade. The cut back and I saw.
Right. Asante Koroko, there are two more games in that game. And 4-1 for Koroko. Mutimi ball Dreams for the first time this season. Koroko bought 90 gum kama panya some get to Accra. It's a summer running Karela. About Medium 3-1 Vision Boy Young Apostles 2-0. Summer test winning 2-1 over Bichim. Accra Lions about Adriana by 5 goals to 3. Wow. And the Lagos City's nations now. But everyone's on the table in the city. Omo Kondiam say omo yom ho pie dada. Omo yom ho pie dada. Accra Lions, Lagos Cities in Stratman on count dada. Tie petu against Stratman one Accra Lions. Monya careful Lagos Cities. Monya careful Lagos Cities. Dia kaka koni. Bibiani Gold Stars on top 56 points and nations and now Bebo on 54. To me Shabako 57 nations out of Lions. To is ISA April League you know. As a cat. Ija no come on Bebo nations day. 24 out of Lions. 54 points. Ebo Bosso Papa, Asante Kotoko Tosun 9 on 54. And I finished out of Tosun number 49. Samates Tosun Sian 48. Mediama Tosun Song 47. Bechem Tosun got 3 or 43. Dreams Tosun Kron 43. Adriana Dio, Chelsea Dio, Holy Stars, Young Apostles Vision. Na Momo Makane so Etwa so Honomo way. And it's a top score shots League Logro is the Etiel Honomo. Mortagenes sponsors and pay. Now you could pay more English FA Cup, na Women's Football Festival. You bought the FA Cup final and you bought the Premier League final. Legon and FA Cup Joanina, Fit Ladies Bomb 2-1. And I think so no Okopimo the Mortagenes Women's Premier League. You know, I'm paying that one for ultimate champ Bob Repaya defending champions. Our University of Ghana Stadium, my nyasam keto akra nti no ho asema running Shannon Sosa FM mami. But yanko if you highlights at Nyamra Sia.
We have Janina playing in yellow, playing from left to right. And it's a goal. Joyce Atimbila finally breaks the deadlock for Janina ladies. Joyce Atimbila gets the goal. So much to a rapturous welcome, of course, from the fans. The fans here, this is what they have so much waited for, to get a goal. Hold on, if only her goal stands the test of time.
That is another
police. The police service here are also so joyous. And just when I was questioning whether the goal of Atimbila could stand the test of time,
I love the resilience.
Faith ladies equalize. Faith ladies equalize. Game on. A very crucial moment. Just as it was swung in, a beautiful header from Falilatu Abubakar, and the player actually used the hand, but then the ball had already crossed the line.
It didn't come to them easily. They have worked towards it.
You look at the passion.
You could see that in their eyes.
Rita and Cancer telling the likes of Comfort Yeboah, Latifa Abisik to ensure that their hands are in natural position. Any failure to do that will result in a penalty kick. It's swung in and it's a goal. Police ladies gets the first goal. Look at the passion, look at that celebration.
I don't think I'm a
Explosion of joy here at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. Police have gotten the match anticipated
There's so much fire here.
Look at the celebration from Jane Eyam. Beautifully sent in, and Jane Eyam with her striker's instincts well intact, headed it home and gave Police ladies the lead. Police 1, Ampem Dakwa ladies 0.
That was a powerful header.
All right, the police ladies for your history. Homage on my first ever Malta Guinness Women's Premier League title. And we need 2-0 over defending champion Sampem Dakwa. Wow. And all her son and IGP Muninadio Mwajim police for Bamane FA. Kudos to the FA and those in charge of women football. You've done so well over the years. You can't. I dear back wife in ye pa Ghana ma football. My dear Piao. I was asking Sumame, sir, other near my Cocosono being in a say. On the 31st of May, Yegina Yeshia Tia Havana at the final of the UEFA Champions League, the UCL Fund Day, Asempe FM UCL Fund Day. Me patron on the 31st May, you couldn't feed na abegu Tia Havana near the TV shows a whole radio shows a whole afi Tia Havana at the Aba kama pa and some keto akwantisha and so mami. Now yeah kind of sana ne live on Fire for Fire. Yeah unveil official logo for the UCL Fund Day. And you don't miss it. Fire for Fire soon. Was sharing the ISR and come up. Manchester City star 281 hash option. No, I selected Adom TV. Now can be a sono. What the Kakregum. Because for Kakregum and none pay. What a way to start a week. 1,000 Ghana go gum. Abit him the anima baby. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who wins it? One Ajama me and pay Kankain. 020-8874. 020-8874. 020-8874. Beautiful. Fantastic. Hey. Eti bacho ye fro sisi a. Ye fro na bibia timi akoye san se adene de makacho so obedi. Mrs. Beatrice Esabadu. Mrs. Beatrice Esabadu. Na no na we do birthday. Mrs. Fantastic belated happy birthday and come on. Nyamin show my oma pomode e won kwantenten mo. Mr. Jeffrey Afe, what's with Nimpon? And I see him from on the in-laws, you know. And Wakasan Uba Nimpon, Mr. Afe, I'm a fanico. And I say him from I just saying some get to a crowd. And pay you show well. Happy belated birthday going out to you. Namin Shaw, Melinda Mami, Papa B. Wow. And I pay you shall papa. I was yes, not young fat young winner, no. Na yen call and anopaye, but they can catch us on the 31st day at the UCL Fund Day at Tia Havana, Tema Community 9, and Opane Ashasie, ye Yampon, ye Boswa Tola, come on, live. Now, if you have to me, Akuyo. Hello, good morning, congratulations.
Hello.
Good morning, congratulations. Hello. Hello. On Temenka, on Temenka, or I'm saying, or but so Temenka on TV as well. So, team your phone is on Michelle, and I can my phone say, where you on the first winner ticket and can you bad? I mean, wow. Hello, good morning, Temenka.
Metonka.
Congratulations, oh.
Metro, oh, yes, sir.
Team your TV is so
fine morning, I'm Metonka.
Tell me what phone is so in team TV so. Tell me what phone is so.
Fine. But you are papa no pay.
Now try.
Aye.
Who try?
Metonka pa. Hello.
Tell me what phone is so. Tell me what phone is so.
Yeah. Hello.
Who try?
Hello.
Ucha ahe.
Miss you.
I'm say and the actually ebe next week. And congratulations, you say what I'm say on pese oti on TV ne so be say oti me phone ne so ko TV no ebe delay kakra. Congrats, fantastic. 1,000 Ghana cedis and they are going to bottom one. Ope do be see. Yes, Bernard Padibutri, Pablo Aima, the producers. So one fan nankasa nka kejuan ho haram. Kejuan nankasa ni Erica C. Dubuer. Yet we see a Mortar Guinness and a Franco Trading Enterprise near sponsors and nano pay a joda. You be seeing the kakra upon the one summer fiam and quartama clo at the bar. If you are the house of Pebba, also heavy drum.
Yabo kwaba yada se do Badwam TV Badwam health tips so na wotwo foforo mu ni se awrade am ye hunu ne na wotwo mu nyina ye bekasa fa halitosis ho enye afide ni free haliti de na emoye ene mu nka de ne de bia meka ho se bi wo so aye den se meka em se woni be wo mani tie nyina ye ntie na se de ye ka no ye wo mu a ne ya hwe ne abo ye ho ban fasedama endpoint homeopathic clinic na Roma na yede enkomo yi ebro health bia etumi de brewo ti na wotwe mu 5 minutes ye nche ntimi sro tie yembi mene mi am doctor Edubuaten na wotwe mu oboye halitosis yedi hu nkomo no no de bia oka enye sen ne no wo hwe na mmom condition bia ebetumi de enum nka brewo eno no wo hwe nti hye no so sa dog ya na se ye mu akwaba wiki mu nyina so yakasa fa halitosis ho
yo medase yakasa halitosis ya na wasam ka na ade e kanipa ho ade a doctors bibiri no an they shy away and nipa da sani bia no they shy away from talking about it but I feel say somebody has to talk about it and in the end point ye beka wasam yakasa halitosis ya ade ba ko a many people be feel suicide bebre no anya bebre bi mu obi timi ka nse nya mekume ho bi denti ama ne basa ne say yade ba ko a ade a wokasa enka efi wanu mu ba etimi nipa da sani etwetwe o mo ho firi wo ho ade nipa da sani entimi wo wiase ene se waya ankonam ana se nipa yesi nti na esi nipa na mo ede no nipa oben nipa na nipa etwe wo mo ho efiri wo ho ye ka na stigmatization tina no sa de no kra ba yitimi chew stigma sa wo stigmatizing nipa bi so ho na mom no we say no de ma nipa stigmatize wo e ma relationship ebi awale oba bi na ye na so be wale wo kunu bi na ye oba be ma bi wo ben no no afa nipa no frɛ no na afa otwetwe na ho because en kan na free nanu ba no en na ye kasa halitosis bad breath no a ye omu ahodo bebre en ye wo obi an the severity of it ye wo obi wo ha oben ote se de wo ti ne de memeti se nu won kan obete
wow
oh yes en ye wo obi wo ha just wo ben o kasa gu su na abete any will be also I just say bia wo your partner o kisiwa
partner pa de na no de
o kisiwa na obeti enti obi wo ne de no se ejisa akodu se bia mouth to mouth na wate obi wo ha wo kasa small interval sumsam obeti obi wo so ade mimi ne interval yi wo yi obeti na anunka na wo yeka ho asem no eso obi ane se de siti o anunka bi wo ha obi de e che se de fish hunsu eno medically you can say trimethyl aminuria oh yes eno na say fish hunsu ya horo fish hunsu no na asi wo no say de hu say de sitie no obi okasa na num nka na sa na tie mechire mu within the week mechire adekora itimi ma obi de e tese sa obi so sent afi na num ba no ete said nail polish on say ema mo come on sa de ye di kala ni free wo no on sa sent no sa na obi ho kasa efiri mu ba obi so sent afi na num ba ete said knockout ana say ye so sa no na ye fa bi cupboard said dey on de na ye de tutuo o de tuma na de tutuo no sa sent na efiri mu ba no eno no ana say atuduro te said obi ebotuo pay sent na be firi akire ba no sa na obi o kasa de num sent city
I see
obi kasa no obi enum kasa no te say kosua asai a sent na efiri num ba obi so sent efiri num ba no ete said de Zoom Lion container yɛde ball egu mu no ano so ɔmo hwie ɛyi ni free mu a saa na obi so anu mu sent no oh yes
fancy here na
end point to me particularly ɛnyɛ edum kanko a na yɛhwɛ mesrɛ wɔkyena yɛnni saa nkomo we ankosi Friday yadeɛ bi ha wo bi aso no end point homeopathic clinic ɛne eni nkomo yɛgusu yɛ free scanning for prostate and fertility from me eni nkomo 0244 86 70 68 0244 86 7068
yada se Dr. Edubo Atenti kan ye ho 5 minutes ye nche sebe ya betimi akọ adwuma so nti wo kyena nso kan ye ho na ye nto so na enum nka eti se ball mu aish ye ho a kan ye ho kyena enkwa hoden wo ho a ye besa to so Badwam dwumadie yi eso yada asepa wo mre no wadaje a wode amaye multimedia at 30 yada mo ase aseda no a na yebekoso ade amamo se muguso akrokro yemu munkoso na mune yentena na fempo ene yebeye no mo nkwane ahodin kura yedie yada mo ase papa pa yada rade ase ama de pa kye na me kai wo se Malta Guinness guso a wo marketing mu ye wo hia ne se wo Malta Guinness na lebo na wo ho no yellow no akokɔsa ade no hu sa no den ene ya twere ho proudly made in Ghana enti nkokom enkasa mekoto malt kasa open Malta Guinness because difference no clear ono ma full meal se kom do pa na unya Malta Guinness nko anoma nwanza wo energy level no cry different na fe aho keka no so akonanim B vitamins no wo mu pa nti ono ma boawo ye kama nya energy no nti mesro ko market now so pe Malta Guinness a se no so say yellow no label no anodin ya mu proudly made in Ghana Malta Guinness we move ena ya dwoada e de rade ase se wa ma dwoada fefa beto yembie mu ne asie bia ka se ni nyina ye ema okra ye mo awrade so mpa no hu ye mobo na bribia onye mfiri sign musuo ne nkwanhia ne atoranche mu se ya yensu ne ye ban so ena di nsu yiri no ba efi enra ekrodi enya adwen sakraye na ya yenye nneoma panimfo wona wosoro no hye hyehye nneema no yenhwe e wase no yenye ye de yie ye community ho ye mpotamu ho ne ye ankasa as community members ye betumi aye tete ye gatasimu ahwese ye ntutu murangu gatamu enkohwie enwurangu gatamu because nsu oto betu akono yenyai ebi ana enyawo but ekwa akose obi de mumie nyai mumie nsesa ye suban bone no na yenma suban papa no ni kan ebeboa ye na yiye free nsu yiri mu na sa gata kese pa tumi ayire bu afaso na je se wotimu se nsu no na anu odin esrewrade se enkofa ohaw bia mre obia se mpo bibia akoso wonsu na toyinum na ewrade nya aboafo ma ena ye dwoada de Dr. Michael Kojochirematen C4C liver specialist Dr. Penny Waha yene ne bedi enkomo na yamo akwaba
oyima bacha me dase
na bia boko
nyame adaro ma ne won bo
de nyame
ase na ye dwoada isi de na ye kojodi
aha na won so time na be she dwoada
dwoada
o de wudi day ni nyina
me de dwoada pa de
ya ma awoda pa
bacha me dase
aya de se edwuma mu so boko
oh nyankopon do
wada ma yenti e livoton ne si hoyi
yo me dase ma me fa enchiama ahwefo ende anapei na efia entwetwemu a ababetodwa by one Stephen Kens etrese yembrebo no eba black race and I say black men the black men over 60% research etrese black man bia at risk say obenya brebo problem and I say obrebo betumi atochima 60% and 30% no for the white and I say Hispanic white race na oba emma no so a ye maame nom ye nuanom emba no so a per the black race research no so ejina homa 30% of emma no so and so at risk of getting brebo problem na no and a C4C liver specialist Ayarasabia no so over the years no ya to ye boase because obia so C4C aye ni mahodo ni e say then na C4C e focus on liver. Ghana ha me who region be a menye ejuma. I've worked and I'm here obi biara a lot of people in all the 16 regions. Saso na nyame adom maye ejuma so ewo oman Germany ene oman Holland so ahwe nkrofo bebre. Niame hu ni se liver no ye bribia regardless yare bia wo treat no se wan hwe wo liver na wo be treat wo yare no ebekọ ebesenya ba ebekọ ebesenya ba obi wo ho cross yo ya diagnose me ya diabetic na unim se liver no one of the major role no say regulate glucose. So just imagine say we treat diabetes ni ebeka say sitre yare na we ni favorable no when that happen abaye cost 90 job into yare who do bia in terms of even sexual related problem in terms of wadwen the brain cells no so enya moja bi die frusa ewo mu bia no mame papa ne etene say wo brebo no na esone saa moja no ansa na wenya moja kroje before the left ventricle pump akuma benkum no pump no ebe pompi moja for circulation through your veins, arteries and capillaries no na obrebo no ama ho kwan empo ansa no bibeka say oh menya 3D yare 3D malaria say plasmodious female parasite no ebe dware ewo moja ni mu no oni bebie akọ se wo brebo no ho na obetena enu nti na C4C liver specialist hospital nyankopon adaroma yetumi ede C4C liver tonic na we livoto no ejina ho man niama mienu livo no brebo na tone so like tonic bia a supported brebo na no na ye dia be mu da research we ye nya organa ha unya liver tonic and I say homeopathy edro over the years even multimedia wa ha che when we so be aba betina aka homeopathy edro that I mean even here ankasa you started 2015 you never hear me talking about medication rather than you see people be a herbal and I say orthodox way and think homeopathy do they say when to kwa Germany when to kwa India one kwa mono ne amame unya bi there 100% natural over close to 278 years now no enhwehwemu ababede mu de say any side effect bia enye bribia mame offer what side effect ebe affect wo nipedua no so regardless condition bia woda so enti na ya so na ye ntreat condition bia ye nhwe wo brebo no play pivotal role play a serious role as it says C4C liver tonic syrup no can wo daily life ho akola say onya wo na akola no start say odi from age 12 13 14 ekono start na mano liver tonic wa wotie mi a wa buru mfie 12 years no hu say C4C liver tonic no as I say part of you na say be also there no a condition ya diagnose say liver no touch ma if you dey how bebre na ba hepatitis B the ba hepatitis A etumi de ba liver touch ma utumi nya jaundice liver touch ma unya liver cancer liver touch ma unya ne be cancer srade tumi doko brebo no say liver fat no liver touch ma mame wonum tumi ya wonwere wayira say especially wonifa no etumi wo ya etumi ya sometimes some abnormal pain bi ejina wutimu wechie unhu brebo no among yehwe hunama kwawa ni mu a brebo no is one of the largest hunama kwawa ni na obeka wakoma obeka wo kidney wasa obeka wa hrawa wo lungs obeka wo bibia brebo no ahonden esu esing emu hunipadua mu akwawa ni na nti ade a C4C arasabia ya to ye bo ase ma me ya hwehwemu se na wo ye pharmacy kura na se wo tie a bibibia wo bi no bomoden na frɛ na nya C4C liver tonic ni bi we a homeopathic medicine, first of its kind in Ghana. Because Ghana ha unko a homeopathy asabia. Okrampo ana unimi yensi for si ubeba no bia na ye ma bibia as a radionis remedy. Ye de ahone egu nsuo mu na ye the food color na ya transfer that form of energy frequency. Sani de homeopathy dura ye bia belladonna na ye de egu mu say ye dura ye bia high avena sativa na ya transfer that form of energy near the doom. You see, they refine modern homeopathic medicine. Mame, available in the pharmacies. You see, asanya utu kwa Europe na uko apotek pharmacy bia upe homeopathy drata ubenya bi uko US na upe homeopathy dra ubenya bi nyankopon adom so see for see the aba because of what sanya wuntu kwan ansa na wako akonya homeopathy dro etumi ato na se bribe boa kwesi broni na napomudin koyie na obi betumi aba betena menimu in Holland, in Germany, na se bia nipa no ni age utumi se 85 90 na still ahwonde wo ho onkra any form of is it Adriano like say aside so beat say crutches mu and no so wheelchair mu ne bia no kra Adrians like so no so kra crutches edi no say obetumi anante na ahwonde no ewo ho without those things no na ehu ebehia say wonsa ebeka C4C liver tonic syrup na etumi esiesie obrebo no ama hoanden. The liver in itself no have over more than 500 functions. Na eka 500 functions na je say edos ye enti obehia syrup ebeboa na honden etumi aidebe ewie ensu atoto ye a awo aba gidigidi. Obi biara including myself, we are exposed to the cold. Now, ebasa na brebo no decrease the level of glycogen production. I want to do anymore. Send a bit to me. I produce glycerol. It is a way nya a liver tonic. Bibi ebe buana brebo no na one day at any weather, all weather. Kwanya be faso adjust na se honam betumi atoto year emfa yare ahodom brewa na kwa akoye bibia ewo ho. Na ye special promotion na senior last week me beye no nipa no yetumi sene command no until the first person first caller obefre line and me de betudwa no unza beka we for free wontua even 1 cent me bachotio me say only first caller and a first 50 callers so ebenya 50% discount. Now we're saying free delivery. Number no 050 00 40 328 050 00 40 331 05000 4331 and 05000 4328. Oh, share and so agona doben echina from Tuesday to Friday. Metena se ewo agona doben. To share was Rebru Konyako agona nkum agona nyakro be share wo agona odoben from Tuesday.
Yeah, that's it. Papa Fancy Dr. Michael Kujeche Matena yete no kanofro. First call out the dre. There's no more than 600 was say. Delivery free. Oh, Jenny free. Mr. Obo live on home buying. Yeah, that's say now Design and Technology Institute. Admission 2025-2026. It's Mr. Trumike na fa o banoko na wa umu na uhu se o ya de but u hia support kakra na wanya certificate no na watumi anya adwuma na kese de a ene yenko Design and Technology Institute. One more year precision welding, fabrication, design innovation, graphic design, sound engineering, animation ni nyina no wono mo eye ni nyina. Nti Mr. Oh, here, Mrs. C. Obata, woo, baby, I say, who saw a fetcher. Just a Bibian say, no, I am nay, Manasanim, dear way being shown Cajon 0541 693534 0541 693534. Now, we need Design and Technology Institute and Casa. Mammy for birthday, ye back in fem. Happy birthday, call Emma Mensa Alfred Kwesi. Happy birthday, Mensa Alfred Kwesi. Eradinsha or Anglo Gold Ashanti Obuase. erade nya okese kusi so be kese pa DJ Amus ene wish you a happy birthday obi ene odi wa woda bia no erade nkoso ante na nimu nchiro na onye okese kusi so be kese dun kwana emen e wasase so medi afia amankwa tamaklo sister Sunday be oye guy oto aso dia hosepe abi
Nchiamo na yamama kwa bambra bijema hosepe jumadi so world of entertainment dia echegu anu bi ne yeresom wa ha ebia na wate na nchire mu no wonte ase aha ne yebe pensem mu amwate ebi so kwa na wonte aha yi fela na to fresh from the oven me amidi jumadi ho chia me din de Sandra oheme ametiwa ajuma nyame adom entertainment ame ye Ghana fo chire mu a me amene guy no aboafo eta machide pi hu se de ma shamata de kokko na chese enibre aba pay Mr. Weber I am a director what amachi ewe chi honum Richmond and so edi achwe MCR and so chamegun from him Stefano our sound engineering department Obo mechi Adom and Estella Kumbe and the chi many mame and I answer the enchi because you were ye many braba. May I sure say enra I was sorry Montana no na one who say near maybe koko so I was social ne so Gen Z for the be a watching in your ba umbe hu onia ye kind of once Mr. Weber please do me the favor na yen twice so 1 year wada for me why na wakanchine egu yen reading a biographic akwa to most people born with talent making use of the talent needs to be successful in whatever profession one finds himself. However, one man is with different opinion that Dada Kwaku Jia aka Dada KD eti dino na se ni din e no twa so en initials no Kwaku Jia no Dada KD oye jumtuni talent forms only 15 in fact we no abon bebre dodo just biography ni din baby o tnaye ni school Richmond baby o ko school baby o nyini ye me information chere me say o nyini wo Kumase kwada so eho no nyini ye na ni mfie no ebe mu se 56 ebe mu se 54 na no kra ne say ansa na obeka nchina egu kra no oh my god Mr. Weber somewhere next week 25th of May no idea nanko wo show e wo UK abrochi memu ye kan once I said I make us a Gen Z funny p no embe hu oni a ye ke bia watene nyo ba kwa nim so on the boy. Let's take a look at top 10 favorite Dada KD songs here basisia or more. Now some of the songs no it goes as far as 1990 something and that make us a Gen Z funny p na mu me hu but good music never dies in tino till ne 2025 no moda setetenyom no na kwa montene so ansempii na egugu honom obi kra kan se woni manager obi kra kan se sei obi so kra kan se ene one ne kasa ya de chen no wawuhwe anya no ni nyina mo ne yensa ka kimpi aye Dada KD no ne manager Mrs. Subiem say yensa ka Dada KD manager temo amo se woni manager no please pay attention na yene nchechin komo na onhwe niememu enchoy kimpi so SIS Central Musica Central Region no omo president and secretary me ane nkasa kimpi pacho good morning hello hi kimpi good morning oh me dim sa homano Stefano pacho da ma bes me abiem na mati kimpi ka Kimpi pacho temenka. Okay, I me say nsu atode a homane so aye BBP. Enra kofo pi didi nkomo. Obi ka say oh, hwen anya no me ne ka say ne ade achen yesi wawu eye wanwa yi pa. Obi so kan say oyare ensam na do so. But one fact and say owo Ghana na nkofo ka say owo UK. There be no nyanko owo Ghana awo wo gbawe SDA hospital I'm saying Kimpi about home. So hi, good morning, Kimpi. Still, I'm saying Ankana. My main trouble just a few weeks. Wabaso. Hi, good morning, Kimpi. Hello, Kimpi. Ahoma dia tsagana di nsi otaka na ahoma ne so bu ne ho atopasa ya wa yim ya kan no some time back no oni ya bra Kofi Adoma etwetwe nkomo na nkomo twetwe ni mu no oka asem bia just because the internet never forgets no ya twa ba epiepie yenkoti asem okan na pay attention to nkomo awodie
Uvi say you feel be depression na me nim bi da em say bi na to me no most of the time me ke be bɔ nyum ni bia na me su but me su wo mo ni me call programs so cry ya ma me to na me to but answer be man su nti no na me su gu me mo because and the most album I met myself from beginning cry from Honey Live no ma mre sa ni me ho da go 8 tracks no met myself first 10,000 no me di mu be 8,000 euros na shame na ko say 11 years Kofi me nya ska no ho
Auntie, I know now question by no. You got a note, okay? You got to say something. Auntie, no, I know come on cheche, you know, and Uncle Phoebe says so. Na bibi hana. A shisheni muana. I went to many will be ending come on. When I made na swaka, a memman swe nipa. Sa adia na moke kan be men su ne ku mema bibre. Sanya wo ba moja na mu be man su moja na mde musa. Mo ma mema kwan no mo express yo mo ho. Be ma ba bonte be express no ho pane e tag no. E na wo ye say no wo mre na de na wo su debi. Give men the chance to almost feel free and share more problems. My name is Kimpi about home so. Hello Kimpi. Minima de Corinthia because hi, good morning, Kimpi. Hello. This is serious because when you know woman is why for your call for near my neck can boom say. Kimpi Pachota Menka. Oh, finally. Good morning, Bra Penny.
Good morning, Miniaba. I am French chairman. My voice now is really a more French chairman. And yet easy.
Wow. I know. Yeah. Man, with him say why I'm repa. Just say. Yeah. It's not been easy for you. Our condolences.
Yeah. Thank you.
That, but your first thing I'm a person. You clear. Nanko for can say that Kedi ni manager. But many more for so many years. I mean, so that Kedi na ye juma. Show so cry be why the files why you bookie. I no correct so we dada KD manager to a more money more hair no pay.
Sandy so friend no friend that KD manager.
Pacho ai.
Oko internet no so no whether that KD manager who be count Kimpi ho.
Pacho Debbie.
I am saying bad and go be a person come here we be nya viewers. Oh. And who be sa even when paying for more Adom crowd for they know that Kimpi needed a KD a year juma.
Yeah.
The ye chai juma ya. So nanka e be nam social media so that KD me the manager e chai juma ye ana bisa ana me kwa.
Yeah.
It's about your name.
Right. Tinti ashafo mo share ya motete wo social ne so senkofo ka say dada KD ni manager no e dem nsempa masumu a ne manager na e ka say friend no Kimpi. Ne ochemu an senko ni nya adwuma bie ma nke da montene. Inti still no or remain that KG manager till date. Now, Kimpi to and somewhere kokoso sabita frache will be kanchini gua. And I want to ten sembebre, be more kasa no yare, obi kwa so life usini so a TikTok or say on an kasa the day before, nashing, you know, a dear chain your friend yes will. Obi so can so Bawi SDA hospital. And no cry woman is saying, meaning so won't me Fania Mapien to ja. But not or yare and I be had an ashy and no can't negotiate Sunny and Kofoke cano.
Kedia in yare, and yare and dako. For like 3 days, not with malaria. The city Emma are okay because now with US by on Tuesday, last week Tuesday.
Wow.
Yeah, prepare for other show or Pakobo our UK. We delay a for submit our forms, you know. The almost share Saturday and Pambra. And she you know, like and you say or Yarita or that's you know. But oh, say manager there, Uber and the lady are all if you are on the Diane at the end of the man. Wakokuma Banti, of course, so because Kedi and Kobe are their own Piabot. Who that are getting data, so calling TV and business meeting and all the Kedi. The lady in the bar inside, you know, not the who said they dedicated at that a form one again, unconscious. To be honest with you, and easy. And the car you using so any problem. But we have a taxi driver. Not you know a year rounds yeah. So quickly no lady be spread taxi driver. But the bigger problem na still me bisa no say I don't think na omona mina rush to Kolobu. Because baby are the exit every Kolobu kwani de enwa. No money medical PA SDA Badwam hospital. Omudi oxygen minister. Doctor needs to buy a baby call.
Wow. Wow, just like that. Yes, answer my copy.
That's it.
Na and some be say no SCC I a lot of questions by a bejai e dia mengame. There to be a man you be pese baby say the internet never forgets and some be a PPA or churching come some time ago. He made a post, what Mofa post, Mama has say, some time ago when Kofi B at all from or make he post to be say, I will join you soon. What as a manager, no namno, was there a point in his life will make he such a statement to you about wanting to end his life? Biana, but what I'm not main kind show. Or say, may your gentle soul find you a perfect place to keep you. Bishop Bernardinyako, my regards to Kofi B, and tell him I won't be long. I will join you all too soon. This industry sucks. Do you have any reason, Master Manager, or Sha, or artists, you know, Betro BBC, no what twice what can say industry, no, sake?
In fact, Sandy, that's anyway. Also, you know, it became a problem between me or not. Because a call Kofi Adoma program, fine. Now, and Nema and fine. As everybody knows, there are shows now there, people are sabotaging him now there. But it's a time. Now, the be one over the other, the same thing, the push over her, or Kwaha. But post no, he regretted to do that post.
Okay.
Because, you know, I can't say, who you watch now? Well, but he was using pain because he had that close relationship with Kofi B.
Okay.
There was a combo program, well, in the Sadana, Kofi B, Papa, Muna, he was using pain, not like that he means or make me one another. And Katie has never said that, oh, manager, I remember you. Onu ko be tufu kedi be tufu se tare nye wi ase bibia na wi abeka wo de be ya asemu ana be bibi o wa na what watele and that post there he regret what delay kura bo edeba
yeah
what delay kura edeba it doesn't mean say or can't tell me so me ko
okay
because now and them are starting na me be kumi ho now and them are cost na me be kumi ho. Into that post there, only who saw yes, I post it. But
wow, that means
my member as a manager can say, one yes, sir, or Bobby couldn't, and KD never, if we are we couldn't. KD couldn't one send one poison, one couldn't. nyame kwa na enim ade efo that moment.
Okay, manager, now was the industry fair to more? Because I heard some of his songs are, I don't know about Ghana royalties there, but our nice tunes as far back as 1990 something till now 2025. And your man Kofobo, Kofoti, Fatia Fatan, Chroma, Honey, and a whole lot more. By industry was a fair to more because I saw suddenly will be a kind of one and papa suddenly will be a kind of relationship on any war. Was it like that? Mufilisa or Dono? Wow, sir, now what's in Quim?
To be honest with you, say yes, sir, Katie Wood, and we are and coming in, say Katie, and comfort on it.
Wow.
To be honest with you, and there are many one of President Bonnie, many one of presenters, 18 Como. Yeah, who come on, say yes, sir. Katie Wood has been limited comfort of Katie, sir. So why say that moment they did not show the love to him? Because almost like 500 course about it.
Whoa.
And about what channel so I'm no friend of manager. And Sunny, up to now, maybe just say, hey, if you go to kill it, then me phone and dial. Me no cafe crowd for so. Maybe press the apple, maybe if you have to, you know, to kill it, but I see part of food. To me, you know, I'm not convinced that maybe we wouldn't see the person show love or not, something like that. But and then to pass only obviously need to pass. Limpa there, William Maope. Obi wa beche odo wo ni. Obi wa so beche odo a wo ni ho kwa na o chere odo. Denye say kebi asopoma nka de mi say amanfo do kebi ta.
Right. Kim P, yada se unya brand atwetwe nkomo sani awoka say calls go chini ade no. Your best right now you attend to them on. Patch of any final words any bibia person catch fans of KD.
And I pay you kushia e kushia
Right.
Kushia person mun ni share.
Okay.
Na ya dream for 1 week no.
Okay.
Na a year and so because it's a very heavy blow. Them you can say name kwala ampo Nembano Crampo, Fred Crampa, Mr. Sandy. I did a bit here, amount for the empire. You need the strength, say a bit empire. Now, I've worked for Robert Boyan. Yakupon Kuma, because it's easy. Because Katie is a big star, and he's a hero to me and the world. Every time the second the way I'm hero. Because how I'm in this ethic. How I'm in this no matter yes in the answer. Now that's a first £1 Kofi have shown how I gave the minimum. I've shown a brother with minutes here Kofi the friend. It's just a name for only Ghana but not friend. No matter I think because I buy no more now. For your first person, Sunny will pray, copy prayer, Chasna prayer. In fact, Madam Munina.
And that's that when you're meho. Yes, your dad says, say, when you're brave, any at your chain como, your dad sippy, Yaman come. Kim P, any and at your chain como, or your dada KD manager. It is all who be social and so name free the camp of management, take Kim P more. Debunk it because it's not true. And I all kind of say, as MC, I'll be up as ordinary who gym for train. Now, sabi ta fache. Obi this year can't negune. What na pet trend? You can do better Ghana for. And all chest ordinary door ma kofinti. Christmas I'm so kofinti ba ha say ma onu so ne grow kama. Also ordinary door ma no because kofinti has shown lots of love. Ti e bra kofia no pay ya chia na King Peach mo a Joe Flowers. Why you ningina? Yemfa your condolences a man mofra no moyenum that I kid mofra no or moyenum. I think some you know some yensa wa broche Germany ho and or more maka wa Ghana. To bompire no abubi amano. Sanya Kimpi stating say yani first media house ya reach out. Oh, Stefano Bomaye because that means a juma no ye yani etiase sa asamba yen ka bi keke. That's right. Asamba yen ka bi keke ye mo yesire bi yen yesire bo sire mu ka bia wa ha say. Ye ma fact and the actual fact, truth and nothing else. See nipa ne kasa we pese obe hu no kimpi ye bia wo hia no kroma wo hu no ba cho mo fa manager ne picture ne hu kimi wa ha say manager kimpi I ne KD kra ko bo show wo East Legon 2 weeks ago any idea wo guso ne nam till the last day enti rich mo me enhwe manager no e bia na obi pese wo reach out e bia na wonim no pese wo hu the face behind nipa ne kasa ya Richmond hello. No, don't do that. My manager, he was in a pink t-shirt. And no. Eti abusia. And it's all about Dada KD. Sanya kimpi kansa woko share abusia no. Komo twetwe wo ho for na wo tweda eyi dane nyina no. Trust us Adom TV amamre ye bekọ eba akotwa nyina egu. A life well lived, a man full of talent and he celebrating no. Fama me ne ne manager ni nie we show am ko born last 2 weeks ya wo is the gone nti kimpi nie ne manager ni nie se enyo no na release statement enyo no na e ka bibia men fan ko aso because social na so dey slippery asemba obi a ne dey wo trotro right moving away from that arcade sense no so no nsuo to ana Ghana yehu nsuo to a na kro ni mu ayehu Dio, chasa unse nsuo mu na two things. Ye num kane afla de beiri. Oh, what a country. Till when na nkomo ye behwetwe. Till when any ye behwetwe wo ka ho me ka ho. Nye ni nyina na ya aban. Mo nso aban mo ma aban na. Nye bibia ye nu afla de ka na obi tiam. Ma bo na msi wei nsuo ayi ma ha ma aba fa ho ben. Me kan wo twen se nsuo beto am akwohwe obo la egum wo bo Mahamedin. O chen se nsuo beto obi te wachi ho bola fo ba wo ntwe bi ne afa o chen di akwagu gatanim na wabisa won sa wo di guma he na ma akopie wo misai ba wo ba ban din sapr eye the light of the oboa odofo eye say uze nipa na ote echo di bobit kunkum cha otimi dum na so no hey wow happy birthday great one Kwajo Sheldon YouTuber wono so show ne concerns how ne fie no ayiri
Badwam TV Badwam Jumadi so sister Sandy B oye guy yada na sepa Mr. Nkomo we hu hia yentie ne sisi na afia semidi council to so emma coronation insurance eso obi aye individual wa insure ho na me wo right knock akwa head of bank assurance and partnership e wa hase ye ne bedi nkomo ra kwa ye mo akwaba bibia boko de ya sepa coronation insurance kamu ho asem kakra che
okay coronation insurance their pozokasa reference a non life insurance company because a non life actually say life insurance property liabilities yes any accidents insurance company be our country no more for over 16 years near it's a 17th year near one na licensed by the National Insurance Commission na office no airport na yes
to no so nti mayehu insurance ahodo na moye wo coronation insurance company
yo nti no no say bia wato car bi na say edusu say insure wetimi ne yen aye wo fie wetimi ne yen aye wadwuma nso wetimi a insure we ho we japade say fia bia wo warehouse bi and say goods bi e wo shop mu ana warehouse mu a wetimi ene yen a insure na wo insure sa ne ma we ya bo ho ban efi nanse insure tutoi insure yiri a esi ho wo car no ebo ho buying from accident say bia akwanhia ana say akromfo timi ebora oka mu koria nioma ana say ja eto oka mu a ebo ho buying afi nso no wo to insurance ma wo fie a ebo ho buying free and also sacrum for the boy raw fee no ejabeshe and I say so you ebeba efie ne mo any other natural disaster be with me AC and I say even artificial disaster be with me AC.
Tonight is a coronation insurance dey fie adwuma car. And no, sir, and I'm more ye born by. Yes, and no more night, a born by. Okay, go be one negative ye for insurance, near dear. Now we are coming to then a mamma down so and quite ben I'll be first address it, sir, misconception at your way.
No, Ghana for be na I join your mona FR insurance home, but the good thing is coronation insurance, you know, ye name say. Sadia ne wo hono mo nti de ye ne se de bia ye kan se baby obi eto insurance ohun se wa to insurance time ne ho akire no wakọ ahohia bi mu nti de ye ne se wonya claim ana se wakọ ahohia bi mu a ntempa no ye ba ebe so aden ebe so mu ama ya obi a wokum no na ano abrase nti de ye ne se wonya claim ye train crama na nche se ye o catcher ya na ye no ekum ye busa nsem kakra bi na o chere de esi ne se dia ne bo be cost ni ade na ntempa within 2 days na say it you aka okay nti at least say o car e na ahye ana say o fie e na comfortable room ewia ana say nsuo ye bi na say wadia na say okay train I say within 2 days it may resolve mawa at least eno ema ratio mu say insurance no at least enye say dia ya dwen no ye nim say at least in crofo we there omo
proactive omo ke ka omo ho
exactly and na dia ba kun so aye ne say o to insurance we ye ho say bia wadwuma wo factory ana say wo warehouse na to insurance we ye ho a ye san so eba wo ho no mu ebe hwe said ya hotie nyina na futu bia ho a ye di ama ye ntwan ma claim ne mbeso ya me kan che se na nke se oye we e na wanye ana se we da bi ya nkasa ye ba ho no mu e behwe na ye tufu se ye say ye san so ba behwe biom se wa ya na wonye ya ye san bo kokko ye sure se ade se oye no wa ye se de be ya BBC a ye nkoka se we nti ye no ani se ye chiauka ama wadwuma na timi etumpon ama
baby we asi ko de digital na nti no kwan ben ye pemu a ye benyamo na fe bibia ye ka like otini fie kura otini access coronation
good coronation so ye pe digital sempa you know ye wo bibia e friend e-coronation e-coronation no o fa o phone na o computer o ko ER no so and I say Google now type e-coronation pe ebe bie ye page na ma na ho ko ho no ma ubetimi enya yen wo ho no mo ubetimi ato ye product bia ope e wo ho no mo afi nso ye wo ye website www.coronationinsurance.com wo ho no mo nso a ubehu yen wo ho no mo eno de ye contact ye bibia wo ho ubetimi ni engage enya bibia ope bia ewo ye ho no mo na good thing so they say see akrapo ye wo MTN Momo so nti wo call MTN Momo financials now we call insurance number 8 so be coronation insurance wo ho no mo
nti with me pay aye wo transaction bibia
ewo MTN Momo ne so nti just a digital de ye wo bibia
my contact ne
a contact no person who
ya memobo say okay
obet me afraid wo the landline 0302 772 606
Sabosu
0302 772 606
okay
say a mobile number so obet me afraid 050 88 27 250 050 8827
okay
your office name so wo airport ye ben Nyaho clinic airport west ufi Shangri-La na oba ye ben Nyaho obedu Nyaho pa Nyaho clinic a pe oben coronation ye ne omo e share wo wa munim tunnel bar ne so no ufi ye ho na ukọ NS chemist na ukọ tunnel bar nti ye ho ne nya yira kwan kra nti ene oba kroma obetimi afa ho no bibia ni so obetimi afre yen ye dia ho people ebeje oso na bibia se oye bia no yabo ama waye
edase se bibia ni hobiem
me so me dase
pa edase ora Enoch Aqua Head Bank Assurance and Partnership or Coronation Insurance now say no and kanumidi afia amankwa tamaklo yakwa ba kwasinsia dia semidika etwaso
catch us ebe kan se ne simi etie yemfa bi kan yenyi bi emfa emfrim no na yemfa bi nso ebe wa ho mede dia kwasinsia semidika bre na adrusin ena no pe etiawa emse man kakra wakra unim de etie gina ha no pe fa semidika nso ato from Takrade to Kumasi to Enkran minimum other areas in Swa eto ede but in Swato and amaye real showdown a real test case for a stop breaker sepa ye baby room weba mame some of the videos na Adom TV enya ni bi na amanfo eresen nso to ye ayiri nkran krodwe mu ene miamia wodo bi a ensuo eto ye it's where Enkranyo, the capital of Ghana, and Hunisano. The capital of Ghana, and Hunisano. And so now to a year and Crofodia will feel crowded, and so obi them, or be in the bedroom, and then soon drew on them. Mamma, the Ashanti Regional Minister, a Facebook post not the to one of no. Let's chat some. The Ashanti Regional Minister Aka near fee say ebi anka krodwe mu nko a hwekuma say near si okuma so this Dr. Frank Amwakoyen or say this week that starting from we will dissect the choked drains around the airport a major cause of flooding leave other top issues. Obimreku, good morning. Obimreku, good morning. Obimreku
Akwasi
boko die
ko pa na so e
boy twamfoni che se na Kumasi suyire no etie
Akwasi bi da se yenim se na nsenchem no enso no enma ba fom kakra egugu a ne sa na se wo ba sante mantem hade a enka ne no se enso to a na ye wo mia bi wo a ne untimi enyi ensuyiri emfamfiri ho na mitma ka se na wotwe wie ye mekire memenda no na ensuo egugu ye na ensuo gugu ye na kwasi nyame bia na nka ye hwese beiri no entime anyiri but bia ba ko na dia afidia na kana ko yese akwakọ ye afinhia na eyiri ye airport runabout na airport runabout no ye won samso kesi bu ho omo amuni Kumasi pa no se utwa runabout na utumi fa samso ba ko no ekọ plaza soro ho na se utwa runabout no so utumi sa fa samso ko na ede kwakwesi menhia
okay
na impepi na ne to a ekwan na utwa na ba ni wia o fa de menhia ho no na tayira entimi maka anko maka ema na de wo ba ko na wo fa ko de kem so ene plaza ho ne de so no to aso be en fo be na ya e ho enso etimi na me nda de de ekwan na utwa na ba se de wo menhia na wo fa so na e ho na eyiri ya na ka entimi nko ka entimi ema na eye asefesem na ze wo hwe asanteman pimpina nkenyitia enso ya na ye bia ya na yi ni nyina ye efia nkofo do na de hyegatem but me den so eto ye hu se ho yiriye na bi no mu kire se na kama ko ese nkofo edo mu ni e wo ho awon so ye bia ba ko na se wure mu santa asen so a o kwa kofa unity wo ye hwa kwa kosi e ho no so nam se nkofo agye nta ase wo ho sisi dan ti no e ho no so ya na kairi but e kwa no kwasi udara nse se ogba Kumasi fa kakra ho no omaguso asphalt ho nso no yiri eti emie bu ho ana nke ye efese nke be yiri but airport de still na yiri Akwasi metima ka se niema enkofo tubu gatesi mu no ene ka ho bi ama ho no etimi yiri so hwe aboabo okọ waye ke ho a unim ho yi ho pa na ho nso gata kakra bi da ho a efie gumunya de ketwa na ho no nipa ho ase ezo nto ye no entime mu amfa so gata no mu ye ma bet enfi kwan eno ya de ba kwa na enwo nti asanteman tema de ezu yiri no bia ya yiri ya nkofo ni han wo ho airport runabout na sesi a me no ka say de asanteman tema Kumasi ano ensu ano pe de nye na adwen se beto ye nim se bia ko bo be du nim ho no e na enimu be bitibesi na atodi abet anope am no ka say die e be kan say ewia bia ba ya de fe no vitamin D net na ni bi no e na ewu kakra.
Okay, eti obin buan bi nim se na se munni engineers ni bi ko aprobo kakra wo Kumasi miamia odo a etayira na aka kan wasem. To be specific, Kumasi airport de no eye gata na holum no na emusa ana se eye fi na hye bebrebe ntina ma enso to a entimi nko
akwasi se wo hwe airport wo gata na so na mehu mi mani fi ya mehu se o makote sa gata ni mu ache eti anya asi gata no fa se wo hwe mi menye a technical engineer de bet lent ya wo gata ni mu ntimi industry but me sure say emuwa but we say anya ahipu ama taking half of the gutter.
Okay.
And also that chance so anko for so a wo mo e wo sepe area mu gutter na ho di ko ho na firiba ene de chem so area mu ho no gutter na mu wa na Ghana hasuba no do na ko ese so to e free bi shira yi ko gutter na ho na wo yi bora ba ko de atuntum bu won so to na ni agi no hwe bora de agum sa gutter no ensu a eto ya yiri ho no ye ka efia kwasi yimagu kwa ho a akwabika is an ISO anodre na chese anwea ahyemu ma no Roberts plastic waste nso no asa agimu ma no ena ka ho bia afibia no e ma ne yiri ma de bisu se empenifo we na nka bia aboso miensa na se afibia no omo tisa agata na mu amemo e tentene se de wo amaraga dan hye ho na nka nim se kebiri na eni omatim na enyiri na keno so betimi aboa ama eho no entime enyi de tan se eho na yira ema asenkafo no wo ma chike mu bre pa because we na beto ma woni kwan bia be fa so apie agi se wo gina ho amenso ne te ana se etwi ansa na wetima apie time de ema ho yiri no e fi bane ya ba ko na Robert sa egu gata ne mu ene ka ho bi ma ko ne yiri
obia beda ase ya mane boni obi mreku ye wo inshra 104.5 FM na mane bodi bre ye enefa asantemantam sunsu yire koso na otwi awie ye eti efina ye ka ho asem no eno no efina ye ka ho asem no eno no mam kwa manso bi na me ne director of drainage the Ghana Hydrological Authority engineer Richard Ameko enkodi nkomo engineer good morning
morning me
akraba ko de nyame adom
adomo ene se me ma ka se bebre kra ene se ay adwene se aswodina na ebe ko ene ma ye
engineer enkra to be specific dia na esintia ensuo to na stane free so no ba yenya gatamu emfamfa na da bia se etwifa yeso yi
but manto question you
me bisa se enkra hanom dia na amara ye issue a ensuo to na free so no eba enya gatas mu emfa na se etwifa kwan mu yi
eno na waka eminia bebia esi he said yes, we are not controlling development. We are not controlling development at all. The local authorities, you can't understand why this is happening. It's obvious I know to sit down here. It means a high in Sumupa. I want to say high in Sumupa. This is not cotton material, no feeling, no sit down. So it's a banisana into in a fact. Nso ti se be fa hen ehin na nso ne be ko de bia wo se nso so tena no so ena nso akwakọ fele ye ka bia ankofo ntie e o mamu of people suma
hello engineer Pato mo hwe engineer ho man sam na mfa me ko my joy online na ya refer engineer ankasa to ono ankasa nsem yo ka emre bia etwemo ya engineer to me nka
Pato me to nka fa
engineer wo kasa pato to asma me
okay that makes sense the bia ebi ni motete ni ade no enye the bia wo sese bi ni partner
okay
na sese bi so o person tena hokra na wo say we engineer the place properly okwa mama so people are living in water and the rest. It is because they have re-engineered the place properly. By the end of the bio, And I say yakoto material, yakoto a material fili, na yesi dan ho. Forgotten say so to ebefa hin.
Eti engineer Ghana Hydrological Authority. What has been your input? Our assemblies na dwuma mo ye, especially say yesi dan e dey see miami ahodo.
Okay, so yenye dey say yenye play advisory role because out here say
yeah
at the planning level na yenye be ka say yes ramo baby ankrofo yi person mu ti dan na yenye baby a wo say ni pesi dan wo. And therefore no e mamo en hwe say ombo permit. What you say we only advise the local authorities. But see na ya authority no you try your best to bring regulations to enforce the law. So, a stage that you see a person authority.
Okay.
Because who say local authorities no say be pretty sound. It mean for blame the moment in per se.
Okay.
I have to say whether they are under capacity or and then it is overwhelming them.
So engineer, last year on myjoyonline.com, it was reported that we see $6 billion to construct drains to mitigate flooding.
Yes.
As of last year, yeah, this has some etuja ebesi na ye ka say. Dia na yetimi aye e de afa ho.
Oh, say metimi aka say, I mean, afei na aban ya ba foforo. So enti inkata wo ho nyina na ade no minister no, I like the way oye nyuma. I mean, he's also trying his best to say any task force president form say nyina e be hwe say e be ye na ye ni ye sasika ye bo hu ye ntimi nkasa wo fa ni nyina man ye prekope. So
engineer na bibi sa no way my online reporting on 14th June 2024.
I agree.
And from 14th June 2024, ebesi ene, are we saying say yentimi mamu even one peswa someone for two na mo ebetimi abra ensuire ano e wo ye mamu.
Oh, metimi aka say minim so wahwe so wonim garage project here.
Yeah.
Sike bi aba mo aye de ye storm drains you can ni alugboshi friend say abofu area ho ni nima ho any ade. So ni nyina ka ho. Ni na ka these are long term solutions. I won't say no say be take time. Construction so dey won't say ade a project ni bi ho 15 months ni ade. So ente no just say ya ye wi ansa na be hu any solution no. Who say can any problem wo kasua to butu ho kai.
Yeah.
So to bia na twi anya be go kwan no me man crofo di im be 7 hours. But Adom, that thing has become a thing of the past and he resolve it. See I obuso bi otika so bia na hu say problem ni ho. The next one na the wage ho no. Atala area ho no. Contractor no so site all year adwuma. Adom do year so far no onwie ye but ye hu results so no to a egum kra be gu kwan so within the next maybe 31 hours na so na atwe. So ono so site all year adwuma. Ente gidi say obon de aye no wi a sa ni man komo nyina me ni ye honorable minister di hu komo a waja to ayakoho ayakohwe bibia ono so airborne home modern say president aware of this problem. One of the priorities to resolve the flooding issue in Accra. He's also trying to come in. So, Babe, was on the area, no. Na ya ni.
Okay.
But ni na say, yes, the best ramo. Say education, me fama omo sabi omusisi adan wo. Nyamia wo sesom wo.
Yeah, me ba no me tu ni obo so kra ntino. Gina soma mkakra bi na me the former minister for local government, decentralization and rural development, and on a ranking member on Works and Housing Committee of Parliament. Adom James Akosa, good morning.
Good morning, Kwesi.
We are aware, sir, local assemblies ni bi dwumadi omu edi county na suyiri ekoso ememu.
Yo, Kwesi mentia on watiefo na mentia menyu na online.
Era sona boy toka. Honorable.
Garage project. What do you mean?
Mr. Kaya.
Okasa obobibi say garage project.
Yeah.
That garage project, you know, sika kama abaya koje a free World Bank normally di jumadi about $350 million. Now, sika a year between two ministries, Western Housing and a local government, but the greatest chunk Western Housing. Now, as part of a human, now say a year, 1 or 2 feasibility studies how to solve these problems about flooding. Now, 17 assemblies and a year carried in the year war Accra. But we check the Mutre and say almost war reserve areas, water holding banks, and a buffer, Katakesia Noa, I was say. It's you, you got a no cry on a befa. Then your baby, consider the place of pan or Nantia Diaco. The West there is in a name, no alcohol block. It's got a no, it does a got a nusha, and I say, Nigeria. So, young cases of avenues will reach me alcohol without any hindrance. We will be yesterday. Obi abo container the siwa or yes with the whole didi. There are so many things. Things are happening within the assembly. So to answer your question very well, yes, assembly is yankasa mandate ase. And at animal way in a cost. So 17 the clear areas are near Koswa a broken show is in water and show the highway by the Ansono Fakono. Nina is contained in this report. And we make them aware. In fact, before I made a few minutes ago, now you can say, so you see me flooding anywhere. After that report, I know my share discussing near my matching orders. So you see me that any of those things were in that buffer. Only chief executive will be responsible. So if you're turning the party, you can say, and it's also found woody. But as usual, a lack of implementation. But in my control, I mean, Papa, you cannot say President wants to end flooding in Accra.
Yeah.
How can you end flooding in Accra? Because it is not possible.
It's not possible. Say, but me end the flooding in Accra.
It's not. Unless we walk the talk. And I'll tell you why. So our guy with the CKE, yes, so Dre we Mwesi, young team, Dre we Sa, young Koyebi, and Ebi Niha, young Koyebi. I tell you, because over 50% of the problem is also indiscriminate disposal of waste, solid waste. Now, what take us and now we are got that's a nipa answer sunny soon in the buying attitude. Everyone is your thing. Man, for many, but my dream is say, may I who do the nipa crew, buckets, time, and after Uncle Bola Guma, Ubeshagusuno. Just last week, you call Odona, Aveno, the Crochet, Achimota. Now, the level of containers, at Chokuna Yin. Now, do not go any back into the sea. And then, yes, yes. But I tell you, that part of it, yeah, because the marine life is affected in the sea. The amount of plastic waste you could boom. But then I'm doing Etimania and continents, I'm going to you will not know it until you see with your eyes. Although, the amount of plastic solid waste,
Your call has been put on hold. Please wait. Call has been put on hold. Please wait.
By the construction of these facilities, but the human attitude. Because once you create the drains, and the drains now become a dumping facility, it's stopped, it's blocked. It becomes useless. Okay. So not having it is even better. And a two-way affair. I don't know whether said or Tina Naditiana Ghana, yes, say attitude. So mine. That's where my skepticism comes from. Because we have been at this campaign for long, and it's getting worse. We have found the right way as a people of connecting to our solution to problem way.
Okay. Oh, my watch out, pay. Oh, my Cabra Sante, Atrasenti, Penform test on the Modium Comboy, engineer, Kewa on a year of dreams, Emma Ghana Hydrological Authority. So, and a former minister for local government, decentralization and rural development. Martin James, of course, as soon as they before that, the Niaman Boni from Ashanti region, or being reconciled a train combo, and free Kumase Far Airport to Sujida, a year, or Mama Chibium.
Quasima Joso. There's nothing to talk about. In Sua Assembly, they are to argue now. I don't want to use energy for this conversation. Mahama is the hope. So let's hope that said we are stabilizing the city, not fuel neighbor form no, obey the magic. Because if a former minister talks that there is no hope, I disagree respectfully. There's hope. That's why Mahama continues to be the hope. See, respectfully, I disagree because on my church, you know, the enyoma egu akwam na ye make sure say be enforce so e boa mo man chichire ni timi di mu wie peyo. So he's a leader. There's nothing like a hopeless situation. I don't want to comment about the SCHS. We have all acted irresponsibly. Inti engineer onene kasa, minister wabe kasa, me amebe kasa, contractor or the hotel mine me nyina we have acted irresponsibly. Inti sa same see am pretend say another day na see na magic e bin see da nyina him say nsuo betuto e be see am na broso. In fact, worst ones e ba because sa ban be ko obi e ka kire say ensi udan wa entu ran twene ha a special planning for engineers assembly and the fantastic question was assemblies here a major contributor local assemblies a major contributor to where we find ourselves almost so pim say the policy makers no any political interference no a nuisance for their growth and then independence or maybe team there because come Santiago City ne dan waterway ye ko fa engineer assembly engineer ba honorable Ebenezer Nata memene ko score edi do konabo ma anono waba ebehwese yibebu mi dem. It's not going to be possible. So those are the realities. Until we get to that point, how can you see a former minister works and housing and as a rose, you know, almost spending 520 million Ghana cedi to desilt the odor or whatever. What has it come to? Because just that and the member of parliament Sal Wabetina Sentino Oba na so akutia bonni kwadu na odi ahihia me a kwabna wonu aneme na ya kai me they say the medu paradise ya men kai wa ma men kai na no pese your excellency John Dramani Mama aka 4 Sal Fonso si omo kai wo say omo nyensu yiri omo so di share be deputy minister omo so omo pe you know aka 4 now that me say more than man 9 am say there be I disagree. There. Hey, aka 4. Iti nyame adom. Salo ha. You know, Fred Agbonyo so do bia ni no Ghana na ye kan say NDC. Now that me ko twa mpo am ko ka say Fred Agbonyo de ko twa dollars and ke Berizanati ombo wa say ka. Ombo ba ko kra. Obo so sa bo say ba Fred Agbonyo. Onipa oh, it's not your magro. I was here dancing. You need man ponsuechi about that's Ibrahim Shisha. That's about 39 minutes after 8. Agbanyo. Thank you all the time. Say what habri biadana. The tones are for a short notice. I want to be back. The judicial constituency boko.
Koma me dase me fa kwenya we na me nchia me hu ache afinyi na me hu enka na ko emi ni apa we na me ka wo se me twa da fe na me ni anso din ko mo wechi o she Bobby we bia na ma for frame say o na obi fresh ya Bobby we bo che na ba me na be hu no ha ti me gidi akọ
that's it
wa fa mba no
o she constituency Bobby
o she constituency Bobby to the computer be the brem na ko mo so and me gene na wa fa ma me yo the Republic of Sa Ghana for money party for nyina any sebi we bia hobia mna makwenya montina ne metia machime ni munyam semba na mesom na sebi menu atie wa parliament enya se parliament ne ko keke na yobi de ba se bom ekwa be fa so house bet me ma input juma Abraham put him na or represent your money nyaka se bebre na me no ka say yesa asem na me kana so we atata mani ase e woni na I also invite all of you say move from cameras in Brana Mumbeshe area na fenesa any the development deficit your area up If I tell them, of course, I've received, 2-3 days ago, before no more, I said, Chamanda Pa, and I quite and I'm going to mean fast. And then,
oh, by.
And I made my bed to 9 grams here. But I want to me, I want me, be a friend.
No, by MPP, need your back on your butter.
Hey, almost getting over the best for his I got to and I'm a say, me damn in though, me go and put him and queen first so I be queen him. Menuka say, Mine Barrows for Cassa. I was say, consider the way at Tiano. Yan, ya queen be or what? Oh, quite is the capital, Mate. You have to go through Jessica, because you're constituency. And after you have to go through Hawkeye and not me access it. And for instance, here a queen be free. Akpa for Toji, Echo see Akpa for Sopo Quadoko. Ye here queen free, Sandro Kofi Benoit, Edico see Lolobi Kumanse, Frank Kuyo Krum. Then they are found and they are called Lepem Mate. Samson here queen free, Lepem Quanta, Edibe free, Lepem Bozome. Yet me here is Aquen we are, yet me in Central Market. And the Namanuka said, this is some no only idea of Bia will be because you're nearly Central Market. Share clinic back when I was a constituency hall. That clinic, I told them, will be around 1964 thereabouts. Now, say, I quite painting in a young face. When so cry, baby, my will be new. Menuka say, me a major water project for her. Massa see, yellow pipe, Jacob Bangalos, any word, say, a baby, district hospital. Me go so be a my contractor from what, or you, you know, Okodru, Kodra for Doko, now a whole clinic, your cheap compound, maternity bianca home. Tisebi, I walk over here. Oh, the rest of the walkway, as not me, I call we. Me no can say me quiet, but you got concern, okay. My young crabby move fast chassis, but the scabby mom, the chassis, the bomb by my quack or buana, that may be in that. There are a number of interventions, or could do like mate, a whole school building. Come out with the video nature I bear on mobile. When swear you roofing in a few, and this building was built several years ago, and to be next time very, very weak. Definitely we need to get fund to come and put up a new building. And I've made an application to that first. Lepe Mate School now, hono. Ye baby boom free on NC a new school. A be fit of our district capital. And I want to assure my people, we have decided that we are not going to necessarily wait on government. Say government in this kind of now. We will continue to appeal to everybody who starts there. Such a Ghana for Mumbai. What I need now is a Yamia Domia drip equipment abbey. Media and say menya diesel. Then I say media koguna. Akwana be say reshape ni aka wonyina no na say be say ye hwadwuma enti me oha na ye pon obi from the fred menya this the one if I say tank back ama wa o asedan kwa abeje na me de akọ gum na say atwa kwan me ka the be twa ma say aban this car bar wan hwe na agbabia charge awe enti me sre obi bia go asem e wona kuma so no. Last one.
Okay, so this is an appeal.
Yes.
It's a Gibraltar appeal. Now, because what you pray was our constituency, because my handicap in terms of development, a lot of things. So now you are appealing to the SAL community.
Yes.
A comprising which people?
Akpafu. Sandro Kofi. Lolobi. Anna Likpe. Yeah.
So
the 4 traditional areas.
4 traditional areas. Yeah. And the best SAL. More handicap in terms of development.
Yes. Or development.
In fact, Abayin Bitua Namomba and Abana Muntunu cannot
solve all the problems. That's right.
How do I get in touch? Ebi obi wa manone, obi wa Northern Region of Friho. Onim se say na ekoso pese obo. How do I get involved?
My number is available 0244.
Okay.
072876
0244
072876
Okay, so specifically on this project, the SAL project, to ensure the world government is helping, most whether free ho, onyamia to sem onimdie bi, upeso ko bi adwuma bi ho. All those things, that's the number to call. Then na onin ni panel.
The computer
said now opposition member of parliament, Koshe Bob Brano to me, Kasa P. Going to be offended Jumabia. Namiadum opposition. And the Encode Kochi Chama, the constituency, Imagina Swatramano, obeying the Akosal. Sape Pepe now should be Timid Akosal.
And the my roofing sheet, yepe.
Mimi ton
o my cementa yepe.
Mimi ton koko.
And but then be potty farm.
Well, we can think of that because
we want to open up
any exit for negotiation. If I not just the poultry farm, Ade ba ko hia Ghana pa nantwie ene mponche. Nantwie ene mponche these two. Any system ni mo.
Debi.
Nantwie ene mponche. I'm telling you.
Because Easter. Yeah, pep ponche keke krada and kraka.
Masa,
we have to go there to Togo.
Nantwie ene mponche.
It's so bad. And so it's one of the young people say.
I'm telling you.
Say be opportunity way.
Yeah.
Just get some bamboo and
you might hold. And you might opportunities on. Yeah.
It's almost 2,000.
Yeah. I don't quite depend on it. Oba Veno Hanma, it ranges from 6,000 upwards.
You see?
Yeah, hold on now. When you're feeling in Yipina now, they are 2.5 now. But how? If you any pa, but more assassin.
As I say, come now. I say there.
That place there more assassin.
You are open biabra. Me no can say my call about even killing or like mate. And no am na me suma no. Oko papa bia wa my assassin krakra. Ti me pesca da kutuaka. E ho na be mbo anko ho.
Perfect.
Pasa say ha, ya be yem ponchi wa ha. Na ye pigi krakra.
Perfect.
Na enko. E no am pese fa ho banye. Enti akọ secure sala ase no.
Ghana for Muntio.
Ye po bia be pattern the poultry
farm. Yeah, the poultry farm business is serious.
Enti obi bia opese ombra bia na ndi komo bia efa business no ekwedwuma de ye la no I say rainforest enti koko ye o kama bia de obetimi obia enti obi bia you interested in this project your area for tourism attractions your talking rivers or what river ekazada obehu bia
ebi kasa o pa and the tourism for attention
oh medium beko na be hwe your table mountain table I was Cape Town that was Africa
ebi wo ho
mountain table come
now Ghana tourism we are aware of all these sites
we are ancient caves uko lepeto dome uko akpafutoji your caves I say na nanom no na edwuma na mo ye traditional like say iron mining and to mo ye caves underground caves no mo ko that's all we need to develop all these caves we water force share boundary with lake bakwa ho nyina ya say kakra okra for irrigation purposes
okay
and me we election no ma round Mako community bia ko need assessment.
Okay.
Because share opinion leaders ni nananom. Na development on enye event, process. Ye go so to nyame ye. Na memu no I want to appeal to them. Abaya launch this ejuma and ne ka nyina take advantage. Now person onye bia go to the next platform.
Advantage.
What I intend to do is the next 2 3 I'll go back to the constituency. Community bia no call selecting for 3. Who know how to use the internet. And ti eba bo mo na apɛ modem de aka mo internet anyway and to bia unim bia ko mo nchen they quickly will go to the website na e bia na assist you now so register the number of interventions that are coming up you can't sit on the fence.
Okay, anytime Fred Agbanjo is here now for program na kwa sa for the sa for my lucky anytime or I be an Ajibrenya, especially when my very good friend is now in opposition. Bibi pa ebit me free Nazareth abana ebeba.
Oh my.
Unifika.
Mami fa akonya wo nso na menchia yahwefo anana pay. Na menchia me the NDC constituency women organizer in my constituency.
Oh, okay.
Reina to Abbas. Me mano happy belated birthday.
And any birthday.
Any birthday. And this is somebody is a friend. But when they come to politics or they two change and you deal with me squarely. If I don't found myself, yeah, down for. But I said, do politics. And one thing I like about her, she will never discuss NDC issue with you. You do or no be corner squarely. So, Ray, I wish you a happy birthday. You have worked so much for the party. And I pray that the party will recognize the good work you have done. That you will not be treated like the way some women organizers are being treated in their regions. Almost on the track of one. You will not be treated that way. Unti I have for Ashanti region say I must
bring Ahafu in. Ahafu is a very
Unti Ashanti region or be so better that's the same thing I'm saying.
No protocol list.
That's what I'm saying.
So
or say omun obahwa omun de sabe to I want to try to say beef. I pray that you be recognized and be rewarded. Oh my. Yes, I will say the rest of the time, as you said, no, we'll talk about Fred.
Yeah.
In fact, my first friend, Aminyawo NDC Fred Agbeno. It's my first person. In fact, now, so I'm in a bet now. Now every, I think Tuesdays or Wednesdays, now you call TV Africa. It's the two of us that they pay us. And when we finish, and I always tell him, say, you are in the wrong party. Not to catch him, so you are also in the wrong party. Because he doesn't need here and yet the NDC that some of us will know some of the people to be. You understand? Then your politics are challenging me. And they say, what is your plan? Then and the time I say, look, you see our big men, and maybe I mean Barry do Jamaica. Also, you see our big men, they work together. So we the young ones, that's how Menene Adam Fopa. And I've respected him to today. Not because he's here. Sometimes I send him message. Sometimes we call each other. I'll just check on him. Honestly, I think that this should be a project for all of us to assist our brother to succeed. Look, it will be extremely difficult for the MPP to win in that constituency. So if I have any support, I'll give to my brother to support. Not because or ye NDC, but because of the persons akumapa or war at the survey your friend is
the constituency.
And just to also add my voice to what your advice you gave to President John Mahama. Look, if there are people within the NDC who 8 years in Nanado's government omudi eduanashi enum asandi isuo episo esanso emini kono look, even in President President Mo's administration, the kind of work that he did, and look up with the Oman Fino. In fact, even to extent that he went or call election, you born against election. Today, he has look. If there's anybody who has fought for science project to come into reality, constituency or no. So in fact, when you're creating here now, or because contestant is NDC for me because this guy, the way and manner we're fighting for this particular constituency, you could have left it for him.
Democracy.
And then I'm also making a passionate appeal to John Mahama through the Naya Jantua. That's now or Jubilee. Any Julius Zebra. Say 4 na kano.
Oh,
four na kano. My brother Fred Agben. No,
There's good news ahead.
Because Fred is my friend. Me now no, but it's you know why I'm saying this? Encourage Yemubia and the opposition to continue to do the work of the party. I got here around 6 o'clock. My bet na me call FM. So you do all these things for the party. Then the party comes, now obit the baby akofane so no be minister, no be deputy minister. Now no make our station be say me senya me adom, na me senya me adom, na eba power.
After how many years?
Baby mimi peno. Me kwakọ tena ho. Na my friend whoever is the president said, "Master, me the forestry commission as a CEO. My info me appointed letter name brem na me dey me mba meje because me sure on match, me go up and down no. Now be more hamadida. So when you give them and you leave me, I will not even get up. I'm just saying for the example. Because you see, we need to reward loyalty for the party. I'm telling you, there are some people who have been given appointments. Neduma Fred Ayomunye bi. And in America. Okay. So I want to appeal to John Mahama through I for drape there. I for he raised an issue of drape machines.
And the cement you're saying?
It depends on the it depends on the brine. Say upe gas
petrol saying.
Petrol. Petrol is I think 13 cedis.
Now you think?
Yes, it's a 13
now
cedis.
You know.
Yeah, it's 13 cedis. But that's issues. Mami, you see, the reason why it depends on baby alcohol. Sam is 13, Sam is 14. It depends on baby alcohol.
Sam is what?
30. Mobile is here become 30. You see, he raised an issue of IGF. Look, there are some of the assemblies.
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing. So how can even the MC into some of the assemblies no go about say omo kunu kam MC go then na wa gonya
na come my assembly na me no can say obi private house no rent you.
Can you imagine?
Obi private house. And so that the money to even pay the rent is a problem.
So
and
no common fund so me say a common fund so aba.
I'm not sure say
because common fund every quarter and the previous administration no me say normally no ubedi ka baako. So if the balcony and chair, I want to be first quarter. So I need to clear all those ones before. So you can see how handicapped my brother is. So let us all come in and help.
Okay.
And support. Meaning how a drum no at TSSA.
There's a full buffer. What about the roof is grand and Franco? Mammy cement and Franco.
Oh, now we saw the just means the young Franco.
Oh,
yeah. No problem.
So the appeal is important.
Inti support.
Hospital best, grandma mammy be so at me.
Oh, hospital best.
Yeah, hospital best me pay.
Any your poem, I mean, there's a gentleman who has huge stocks of giveaways hospital facilities.
Oh,
so important.
Yeah, I think hospital best, man.
Your point.
Yeah, hospital best.
Okay, so yeah, the see I'm saying I could try one game pack for a crowd. Yeah, by the next 10 minutes, I didn't come on. But there are some birthday dedications. There are some birthday dedications, but quickly. Mommy and your mama now for yen try and come on so a while say. Good morning, and this one says kindly wish one beautiful, hardworking, and intelligent woman, Miss Lisa Kakeri Boatin, daughter from Equia Sewa of ECG Koforia, an awesome happy birthday. She's such an awesome person to work with and ever ready to assist customers with humility. Equia Sewa, stay blessed always. Wilfrey, Abraham, Lincoln, Anna Harriet, Kuweri, Omina ECG, Koforia, and Amuduya. So happy birthday, Equia Sewa, ECG, Koforia, and spend your day very, very well. Mula break is up. You could try Waba. Yaba. Fred Agbonyo and Honorable Nettie. One bear rapport up with what's happening when rain begins all over the country, how best we can prescribe a solution. We know what's here to come on the show. I mean, Kyle say Malta Guinness for Gusubo on Kaye. Say a Nadian pay we you may have you are good to go. Malta Guinness. Inti go ahead and check wine. A can and a bottle, these two and a deba. And you the can type and the bottle type. And be also Ashem Sudia farm 100 year proudly made in Ghana. That's Ashem Sudia farm Ofa Kana and I saw a bottle that proudly made in Ghana. And to compare Malta Guinness Timito na embo kwanso kusukra. Malta Guinness or say we move. Now Makoswa Cow say for this numbers because the biggest Ghana horticulture expo no Basso. And it's a collaboration between the Federation of Association of Ghana Exporters and the Ghana Export Promotion Authority. Now for Exim Bank for us, Fidelity Bank, and a Gessel for an Agro Mountain and GIZ. And then their media partner, Joy Business, and so Airbow Amasaj Mediation Koi, Yetimedia Bro. The speech, which the keynote address will be delivered by His Excellency, the President of the Land, John Dramani Mahama, who possess Ubuku stand and so phone number was 0243 457783 and 0535 224555. Now what to me anyone a dink it home. Ghana Horticulture Export 2025, growing Ghana, exporting excellence. And what's them and the Yaba back, Fred Agbonyo and Aya Neti honorables on one say. We want to wrap up our conversation. Then we can take it. Fred, maybe BB Adom come us. We are wrapping up in the next few minutes. Yeah.
And I was wishing because there's organizer just quickly. Frisano go fi Benoit. Happy birthday. Send you to Ninkwem. Na Juma Power the party no so no course no nya say Juma no party. Koma nso etone ehun sema de aba flag neck on. I think some of us are getting fatigue. Now, I was sad, Abraham former minister. It's as if to say it's a hopeless situation now. Because maybe we are saying, we are not an island to ourselves. A man, afa kwembi so at me solve a problem. And we should also be able to do it. Once the commitment and the will is there, we should be able to find a solution around it. Now, sometimes you're engineers for no camera. I'm going to be pound. I don't know the last time you passed through Atomic Junction. Share overhead can say see. Now I'm going to under free leg on side. Over found that I call rolling circuit. Now I'm going to find call Atomic. Maybe to the trim. Much as I say a Craig. How do you narrow that whole place to one lane? And you almost free new road. I bet you go run about them. Almost free her. So what kind of planning is that? A place I say good work. You could have diverted a road. Someone call new road. No, they don't even go close to the runabout. Now, or can say almost free new road now? Come call a Zongo Junction. No, also no runabout anymore. Because I can't go. I had because it has a rank. And so sometimes you sit back and say, what went into the design? As I say, Atomic Junction, so free Atomic Junction, you should enter into that runabout. You should be able to have a road to veer off and enter into a main road now called Lego. And the best engineers from Montreal, not drains now, I go so a year, near shallow drains, and me correct. So now, yeah, Shenny, then be a mede. Lego campus, the example. Lego now is no. I can't know how many engineers I can organize. How many doctors do you have in this country? How many professors? But could draw, come on, it's me a drain. Now I second and third layer. And the first layer is only two. Now you're deceived that also. And all these materials now come back to it best you know. And you can just go and collect it. Now next level. Manager, this plastic waste, I can't want them say, baby, I do nano. Can we move away from plastic and go to something else? Maybe a more digestible. Never towards that area. Quite breaking now. Also, I say a bottle and paper. They are not using a lot of plastic. But the plastic not also. But some of this plastic company don't make a car for it. We be a ye. We should not maybe. I think that we can move away from the plastic. Also, top now, Jinapunate now, the beaches, now rubber, a plastic, it's not good for us. I'm happy to know, sir, this whole idea that we should have a new national capital. President Mahama has brought it back to the force and get one step. Nigeria, money, Lagos or Abuja. We can experiment something like that. I don't know where exactly you want to cite it. Maybe say they call Aplao Council. We should plan it well. Beijing, the population of Beijing today, I'm sure it's close to even 40 million people, more than the entire population of Ghana. Beijing and Kuao. But look at the road infrastructure. Ghana, Accra, you are quite the all we need to do to take away all this traffic in the community roads. No, you're being with you. But yeah, because if you are the conscience here, who are quite the brave or wanga. Ubetinya diverted off the main road. No confirm they are called. That's how can you and the best say they drive the drip machines no. Assembly beer take it upon themselves. No shall come fast track. Oko Madina. Why should all of us be on the Zongo Junction road? I branch on your race Legon. There are several access roads within Madina. I bet me Fafa. No ako. So if you are able to develop those roads, Ebeboa, oh call Abattoir. Jeffem. Now for ARS runabout. Hey. Now quite sounds a runabout. Hey. Bakudo call Salebotri side runabout call Samampo Cemetery. A way to come. Only God knows how long.
But we don't take our road contractors and the consultants also. We don't take them to task because clearly we have inspected road. Our consent is a quantity papa. In so 2 days, everything is going.
Only what we should be doing. There's a solution to all this, you know. They require the Mawa. You're farmer for 10 years.
Now, make sure the maintenance is in the
and to himself, and to one year, on a boca. Oh, yeah, now by
okay.
Keep the road to them one person for 10 years.
Okay.
So I will solve the problem because I know what could you escape movie? No, we are satisfied. A corner can be at the ticket. No, I am so sad. Why are you doing this to us?
Panta Boko Biquano. A share from
no was the last time you that road.
A share from completely.
Panta Boko Biquano. I get terrible.
But it is not a more hard power.
Eh?
Oh, mining.
So, and I'm watching, you couldn't hold the public and the civil service to check.
Really?
because somebody you on say the problem be mamu. So I said, what television I say? Me said the more higher again say the MPP no. I said, sir, bia on ntimi ma freda gbonyo so heads up. Sir, public civil service for ni bi no. He be here with dey na omo dey adwuma no. Emwa because then the money no hold side there no. And I won't even cry. Landscape. What on tom bibia? I don't get it.
Omani. So we say ya honey people ya ha. You see, this Name Kanwo, one of your stations, they said the problem that we have in this country is a political will to deal with issues. That is why the mayor of Accra, Oka say, or Yink of Wefis, let me say, me mano up to 31st December 2025. He can't go beyond that. He can't. On this our political will need to go beyond that. Because we are living in a country where every year is an election year. So because every year is an election year, the political will to deal with issues in the hope. Look, just go to where there's flooding all over. Because I've listened to him this morning. And he claimed that Accra Academy, your friend says storm drain war. Just go and look at the place. He claimed he said in so to a wager and so just go and look at the place right now as I'm speaking with you. So you ask yourself, say, you have the technocrats, you have everybody that you think that you'll be able to do something that is right. But meanwhile, the commitment and the political will to deal with the issues. And I know about how we say about sanitary pad President your mama's watching. Once I'm back Friday, at the Yakoma schools in after 2020. Me say, now me can ask me say baby do no Fred na we juma me need juma. So I pick the NDC manifesto and the promises and I will check everything. But one thing I also want to tell President Mahama, the committees and the task force are too many.
But that is to ensure
the committee. Look, President John Mahama has formed a committee and task force more than any other thing that says, oh yeah.
But a purposeful committee.
Oh, look, every blessed just an answer and an answer. As I committee task force. Now you share your friend and say flooding.
What is your challenge?
What's the essence of the Minister for Local Government and Minister for Works and Housing?
What's your challenge?
Look, you form a whole committee and you put all sector ministers as task force. In their own ministries, somewhere or mere ministers.
I pay the minister.
You see,
you are an emergency situation.
No, Fred. You see,
Menti was you.
Oh my. You have been asked to be the host of the program, right? And I say, oh my one casa, be the watchman in your own house. That's what my man is telling us. Minister for Works and Housing. Who see what the task force? Now onshore flooding situation in the country, and you put the same person on one casa there, and what results are you going to get?
Expertise.
Look, me say,
on board.
the assessors on the 7th of January 2025, committees in the task force Martin. A chain who said, what is my focus of this country?
But do you believe he's
and now many can say
no. Let's talk the reality.
What's the reality?
Without committees,
what's the reality?
Okay, Fred, the question is that when your government spent 520 million on the drainage of a year or dawn, what has happened to you?
Do you know how much the NDC don't Mahama
660 million dredging system?
Yeah, 500 NDC system and different.
But that is the challenge. These
that is why I can say the political will to deal with the issues is our problem.
It doesn't
matter. It does not matter. If you are being one chair, Mama and 5 months in Janica, 6 months in
Janica.
What? Oh,
Mahama continues to be the hope.
Mahama can never be the hope because he told us in this country. So when given the opportunity, he will not wait for me to come and tell him this one what Omahini have done. But rather, when he hear it, he will deal with it. Nana he declared Nanado recently a clearing agent. Now the question I asked myself said, so Mama, is to or no on your friend say, so or your importer and exporter.
What are you saying?
When you say the okay.
When how can you jazz you?
The okay, like.
But you cleared somebody just 2 days ago. And you were claiming.
What is that?
One clear something JV.
Now some JV.
One clear something JV.
Hey, MPP.
So now you claim something. One clear MFA. When MFA described your friend is saying, what is the name? I don't know, person or you a silly person. When you was sermon, or so go and see no more. Go and apologize. Don't go and see no more. What I say? So you call somebody a clearing agent, but you are not a clearing agent anymore. But you are importer and exporter.
Ghana for any agents for Mama Yejuma.
Just tell me what he has done.
I'm a businessman.
If you're a businessman, you appreciate what is going on.
Businessman.
With this man.
Reasonable stability with my
As I'm speaking with you, let me show you pictures of what I am doing.
No, hold on. Oh, I trust. Oh,
not saying you're a businessman.
No, you don't have to. We know we now start a second business. And then don't worry. We are businessmen.
And the same place, I'm make sure. Now no me toss cement. Friday, I me toss cement 130 cities. And then
so don't worry.
Oh, the price of cement will go down today.
Don't worry. I'm saying that
today. Did you say today?
I'm saying that. Let us be hopeful that the gains sustained by this government, a bit me
if a net dollar, one cent to the dollar, I'll be happy. I'll be happy because I don't know it comes to my advantage.
Okay,
you understand?
Fred.
Because with you, I need almost about $3,000.
Fred,
for me and my family to travel.
Just like you did in opposition. It was one way I was say Onia Juma. It was from manifesto. Obia Hanu Abia. For a sound number to Jimmy. I'm for a text him. So what's the number?
0244
0244 07 28 76. So, and the amount of full bouquet on the flat situation. Until Mamponi this year, the late Dasebre, no offer say Nimpon or a year with but a judgmentino. Oja echire kakra na wasabeto otane himechi ene esi ahene fo nyi na echi but ese oba na ma we wadaro mani mpemfo amomampo na ma mo yakoi na me expect say modation be fita nti oba mampo na madaro ma montwe na adwene sisi se ne wo fa nimpo na da hoyi na enye ade a so didi agro akwasi
oba
me ka afa na matwe adwene abaso ana
afa ne sisi se da sebre a celebration
oh we the what mother pa daddy boni bi anim e dey celebrate dey me she fita we dey be dance bibli so that go be dance asemo
mama dey ashia pa na kana fo nyina kan wasem nya me she ne de na otimi de kwanim sade a
ebeboa yin okay the uni bibia kan na wo bi kan
oman
so we actually moderate MC in the whole program from start to
finish.
Ọba yìí ní kwabra asante bẹ́ẹ̀ ní ọbẹ̀yàfọ́ ase ètí yẹn tó so ẹ̀fẹ̀fẹ̀ akájọ sẹ̀ ẹ̀ ẹ̀yẹ special edition for the flood situation ẹ̀kọ́ so Ghana miamia ahoro bẹ́ẹ̀ bí sẹ́ takorade ẹ̀nkran Kumasi eti anopedi Kumasi enkumedi enkran ko bamko amane so biem na mene engineer boaten oyobi a obenim de wo eba drainage ne plan ho ensensemu a akrati e kan bo achare pai eba bedwam so
anua o
engineer yada se nie esi wo yemam no eye boa payo anase eye ehye boni ena de awie se ensuo tobi a gese yemam mu efa ba bi eyire
meda se sani okai no boapayo eka ho
okay
boapayo eka ho say it's really a new news you so akoye ritual is so particular na ba bia eyire eka ho asema kan minim say e bi twam aban da no cry say Edinburgh is so akan no iri ho bibi enti abodewura ye ati bibia ye tutu nwura egu amafo enti sika ese aban adi so ho ye drainage na susano ye bie mu na sika temo so a ese de koma hydrological authority found highway somewhere akwane emu ya kana drip somewhere the cases some burn got because of climate change, you know, it's so no part, you know, assistant. Can you a bag no so assistant? It's mean saying I can't be as a whole that's a it's never be brave or I say 2 man among. Them say at the answer I say the brim from and I say the basically into it the attitude account and a bind on so someone to so come.
What share your kind of drain system or one or your memoir? Does it suit the amount of ensure a for memo?
Look, I mean, all drains that I need to be and to MSS to see after hydrological authority, mean, but minimum wedding come on, I'm a minimum. A drain no there a meter 0.10 because almost who say this thing what I say normally and keep maybe a kind of a 0.45 that is what the block then they fear be it's normal they said any point I 2 feet instead thing now in ye into your more dream one of the brains no near so your calculation is to don't record no and so prana is a prana at least say I think 0.9 or 1 meter.
Okay.
And then she said almost so on my end said what the urban rules for a quine on Madrid. Either rules for a quine on be designing on Madrid. And highways for one on be designing on Madrid. And your hydrological authority, Uncle more so defense name. I say Obia Yanidi or one body as hydrological authority is not control then they will see all these agencies how they design nominally a fine say part of a designing because they say authority 0.9 after 1.0 should be their minimum you know urban roads any highways here almost they are not obliged to go by that somewhere it is a flat control hydrological authority. They do oversee all these things and they will come out with one. Then they scattered hydrological authority, hydrological authority and flat control. So that all these things is not that's a design, you know, from one source. This is where the design is. I'm going to obey your pet. Encourage them about free speaking of some the normally flat control no authority for access so they can coordinate all these agencies on 9.5 and on month for now yes a dream yan sakra can yeah no land for two it is all here got an to every time and because they run in here two good got and move baby into the say from to me say either say got no you have got a son then you
okay
now hydrological authority then commonly all these agencies and other stakeholders the way where the SA.
Okay, engineer Nti, where I'm sure so much kakam na men call Ghana Hydrological Authority, namely Director of Drains. Enko di enkomo biem na yemi so the issues now always no. See ya ka say si afe na nsuo ne ba beto na kesiem. Sa afe na ba beto dia emprempre die na betimi aye. Engineer Richard, good morning biem. Hello engineer.
Hello.
Engineer, good morning biem. Hello, engineer.
Hello.
Engineer Richard, what you mean? Pacha Montana, Messanya, Engineer Richard. Abeko, Ewa, Almasonate, meaning Commander Ontimi HM. Say, and Prempre say Ghana Hydrological Authority. Dear na, on pesi ye yes a CA, say be a sodi toa. Or how na ye no TV so, Shensua a yiri fa krojemu and nada. Dear Betty, a engineer what say obi besa wa, dear na fi say and Prempre ayenye.
Prempre, yeah. I is so not quite I think if you
okay.
Say I then see is sooner and I be on a young share assembly for no that got brings a woman. I'll be anxious here to a better here. And anyway, I say a beboa. I pay more or more, and so it's a paper in the good noon advancing and all. But we are not that Panina any empty anyway. We are no ordinary animal. Bra, will be that me.
But people tell me such a question. Do you think that you were big drains here but me containing the volume of ensuya and pempi and crankojemu a free be punished so a best ba and for her?
We are trying to say, we are saying, because of a climate change, you know, so be better. So cannot contain it. It's going to be a bit to me as a no margin mode. I think I need every hydraulical authority. So I'm now mostly work party now so that they can agree on the size of doing a and a bill is so people so bad. I think it means baby a bit containing is time of time and agreeing out and also papa. This is also one doing no open be and so no bet tie sania about tie hot tadia can see I feel with time now can no being out now and also about papa.
Machafe Masanya, Engineer Richard, Ewo Line Engineer, good morning.
Hello, Pachamente.
Engineer Otiminka. Engineer Richard, I'm a Otiminka.
Hello.
Metonka wa engineer. Oh. Engineer Nebuate, Medas Manfao, Asianum. Bibi the best about Chebi Macra. Whereas the engineer Henry Boate, on president of Institute of Engineers, and what is say, no, actually, and common. Nina fa in Sugiria, a course to a memo. And once somewhere carrying in a maniko, we say, and could see that bay. And could see that bay. That bay, and a sa in Sugiri, a 2 bit metra. Oshame area was an honor sotier. So the power council bet me a friend now, so no dear. I'll tell you, quite free say bet me a fast way dealing with this situation. None of Peno be cancer, which say, officer young call as someone Zuba Elcano. Say, Wabaya dear and send fatal or see a show chimney. Cause a Ghana for your sword dinner a yard trash here. That's what I say. Ye shady patchy mripa wine pediatric chena. It be a 7 year you measure say ye jumaye. Cause a passo be swap ball and free fear nano cocasua overhead na say. Now man for shabola as you came near drew 1 near years overhead na say. Na nasi see ensure toa e betwe dia kwa hefa. Na men try engineer Richard BM SMS me nya. Engineer, good morning.
Good morning, Minia.
I thought menka. Okay, engineer bisa say Ghana Hydrological Authority. Afe ne yebo ya mane se enso no ebeto pa. Die ne mprempre amu ye se ne be ya enso yi de ye hu na nwrai. Ye be hu bi kura na enye kesese.
Oh, okay. So maybe I can say, any money be no ya money be oh me bebre.
Okay.
But baby I you man no say me fan say kakane no ka first ka better say kaswa wager kaswa to boot. Me so say ka otsa I mean you hear of those issues before. Yeah. But I won't say no, no, you've not had any reports coming from those areas. Okay. So it means that baby I money be you know, because I won't think of you. I mean, it's a thing of the past now. Okay. Where also so conduct and what I do here, Juma no or ye no crap on you, but in so to and run no. What you say like near you on a Juma pa ama obia driving on that road without any difficulty. So and you woko conditions so after the mechanic no conduct our title or ye Juma. Okay. I'll bet me akwa. In the money be there are permanent solutions. A big contract to be 15 months. Any other. And just so I hear we and some of whom the solutions I provide you intervention here. In the Ghana had a local authority the but a dredging so or don't know. Once a Canadian cabet, there can be some few months here started dredging or don't say honor say you are circle okay. But of course here dredger or site or ye nyuma. Oko abufu susua. Once abufu baby a new station no hono media school bi ho. The ki hono ho nyina conduct or site or ye nyuma ntina ho so won te hwe no. Nti how do they sabi ye ni betu.
E just me to wasi ya say ye ka say mo sha se tete gates akese ni nyina mu won kran hanom. Okay, so ordering the conductor was site. So, honey, the main, it runs through the spine of Accra. That is our main focus. It took us to see our conductor or team. And the baby wants to say, "Ye money be yes, say, in the best at Wasso. But Nina say, yeah, family, not Timon Fossil, the almost on my family. Say, baby, Nasa Sabi, Obi a cocoa sit down, baby also sit down. Okay, so engineer, you better share that aspect, no. So what's the major challenge here? Enti enra, a man sorry to eno etimi say yirisa.
Ipacho, because we are not controlling development. That is the main problem. It's not engineering, no. It's just social issues. We are not controlling development at all.
Eti people we facha me enra so na to eno e be free butano eye everyone mo e bae e be na volume no ete say ye get us na ona etwi contain sa volumes of water na e free every people so ba no
people so ani met me ka say ani woni mi entia
ka tell me
won say every people na in so ne free so ba no
yeah
sebe in prayer sa every one na ka san ko poko ho na ye see dan was so isn't it
yeah
exactly. So you are disturbing the vegetation, isn't it? In Kakania, no, so never free habano. And no to say, but because ye disturbing vegetation now, ye hardening surface now, ye are dying. The level of infiltration here very low. No, it means that it will increase the runoff. In the man sooner do one about down. Now, seven pretty as almost down far. Or ye be in that area thing in ano. Actually, now that is the challenge they'll be having because it's only free agree bano. First, no, Kakaneno, because of honey, Indiana, grass near there, it delays the flow coming down. It allows some level of infiltration. So, but you see, money, we are not controlling it. It's a bad down for one, I see for you be one, I don't know. They are the foot of the, they are the foot of the hill. So, I'm more value more. I even say on now. Inti so ni freso hona omo na direct contact o menya na fi hono na sana abadown inti so ni be fa like any baby be fa no na kokon krofo fie omo lowest point ni ade so the main issue is because you are not controlling development so obia so no to sit down ben issue say be previous nyakopon so aye say nka yi drain na wo hono no nke nso ne ba eye man na bro so na nya baby atena kakra ansa na so to we na asan back, but this is the place that maybe so no better.
Sir, engineer, you can say DNA amanfo yi a ACC dan ya si baby ni kwase no. Omo sie wie. Suggestion be na wo as director of drain. Ewo Ghana Hydrological Authority. What the member in dealing with this situation?
Maybe they understand we should start striking the whip. One more answer someone baby almost and yes almost we should go back there and let them do the right thing. If I just say of course we have to maybe then say I'm not saying that people should not develop baby and sure because it happens. But the issue is that they engineer the place properly. So engineer who ye the dress they come out normal ye designs normal ye and so by and baby fat. So by any they say not say they feel it. They could sit down and soon by back. So about time I was say taking drastic decisions to serve as a deterrent to others. Sabi Obiana also trying crying. This is my worry. You see? Until Obiana baby kakra na I say so kakra one in same no. No, yeah, the local council so they want to come after you, but that is the truth. That is the truth. Intimidate I idea me know I said the pan say what say education anymore. Say sabi baby and what say in sumu na and what say CC adan no. And na yema authorities local authorities yema mo sa to me no. Say na be o metimi I prevent you more. Ejina mo so say na be mo guide o mo ye no. So they do the right thing. Oba wager wage and after the a friend say to go and after kukuru bite area hona.
Yeah.
What they show we left so at the estuary because I say baby kokojo den su omu nyina ko hia na omakosi no. But go there and see what is happening there. Go there and see. And when you so to me drive come me breed I wanted to see how.
But if you are cracking the whip there, always I say sound crofo AC down we nyina dodo na we somewhere okuta tumika to this is adan no.
Oh muni the renani in your money you can go and verify do any Ubus assemblies to come they don't issue permits to those places. Yeah, so then people feel that they have the power. I mean my Thomas which is wrong. The renani minia.
So aside the certain of choked gutters war mono, what other drastic measures na yet because near Ghana met you me at any same. And so you didn't answer to top and funny be run a case pia. And aside the distance yet to get us me there. Dear drastic measure be beam the one more say send a baby to me a containing sa and so you.
So you don't say tackling these issues we have medium term solution, short term and long term solution.
Yeah.
But managing flood control, no, you was short term in the dredging the sort in the idea, no. So, and then the emergency part of it, say, you better to increase the capacity of our channels.
Okay.
But the long term, they say, you better construction and concrete works. But no, someone say, idea, a check, so, you better take some time before, say, better complete.
Yeah.
And then I'll go who say, hey, you until I make baby can car so if you age more friend saying wage a friend saying abufu your carnation your paloma area honima upon that our site juma until women na yuma those are long term solutions but for now need the the something I was say
okay
now I'm saying if I be bring now so and share we share highways now. Who drive over highways now? Therefore, we need to understand. You see that at the edges of your roads in Nano, and those sites in
sure. Yeah.
And maybe I never gather in answer soon. Say there are you drink one change and I catastro.
Yes, get bino.
Exactly. It is Anya when you so a chin nakogum. By the way, I catastro. It is there no so far. Who say if it be flash flood?
Yeah.
It was and no say no. Okay, yeah, roads need be over. Sabi, won't even come back. But in soon after some 20 minutes, so in soon in
actually, yeah.
This is exactly because the roadside drains are not functioning. And when you money anya. So And this one goes to the local authorities and say any highways one say it's about time that and getting a wall your roadside in no omu so omu yi man say
and no kra no and no kra bi mo challenge won say asesa am gata sa ya na esusu dodo o
enye say enye ne kase no per se beti ya kase enye ne kase no per se it is because you maintaining it's the maintenance so think ya dia say me kan no anya na gugu your edges of your road nka dey bia you cleaning here oko amanane a you see them sweeping the road isn't it
yeah and washing of road in Accra.
Exactly. But this is not here. And you know, think I idea tires and the mana anyana be call gata and maybe to be so to allow I mean the drain to function very well. So and that is the problem. Obeti ya gata kesi.
Okay.
But my many example show. Obeti ya gata ne kesi. But say in so to na anya ko gumu na efa half of it.
Etimi je ama wo akwai se enne ensu eto anura ebi ese to na otwe mu a ye behu ne hu ye bi mu ana.
Oh, of course, there's a possibility. It's a possibility because maybe identity here no nepa da ho ti ho. I mean, it's the same. They have not evacuated. I mean, I guess any pen to ho bi. And na na wo ho no sisi ensu akwa mu. Enti nyame adom enne task force ni yekushia.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Agra.
Mr. Medalsi, you.
So, engineer,
your call has been put on hold. Please wait.
So,
your call has been put on hold.
As man America now, or Nakasa Krada to me say, the task force now, His Excellency John Dramani Mama Etia, what the Deputy Chief of Staff in charge of operations, stand up with Etwa no, and ne omoye emergency meeting. No matter deal with flood, no, ye, ewo krodwem. 0302211701 0302211702 0302211703. Ametwe nipa betimi afom na ye di enkumo. Enso yiri wasem na ye ka. O area ete say efuto be na so dem emma. Se na engineer eken. So the office say be bia du no. One no ma si dan e de si be bia se fata ye ndwiro mu dan no. Engu. Mota Guinness ni pacho ya no na no pa awia anwumre. Enwanu no wom to no mu a e bom ma. Me soon didi ko betimi asustain for be 30 minutes class na wa be didi. Da bia pacho ba beto a ya ka so be hu the made in Ghana logo no. Ebo ya good morning.
Good morning Minia.
You're free.
Ya la teacher ne kaze floor officer.
Ya pacho etio.
Ma me chen mu yan for John board when ha ku ji unim. Fini de ye be ka che se Ghana for an kasan no.
Okay.
Ye nipa bia ya dwene no. Fi we mu. Hwe unim se abobo ya fo no.
Yeah.
Omutimi fa wura na omako hwe gua bi. Me ma bi so bi da. Asoma nipa de ma me dwene ho menti ase o se obaswa wura no de akozun lion anopa be 7 obokono den lie wo ho open ntema ko ye adwuma nti eso odigu baabi me kan wasam se mo program so kwa ma wura no kwa no no wo ban ya ama omoko sisaye second one obi kase bi kire me na me dwene ho manti ase o so fro ka fura birikuma oko no woman no woman no tika woman kita sack back black na omus duru aka no mi si yo no ye transfer ma mi si ye no ja ne bag ni si kwa ho ono no ko fronto ma me say madam ukotuko ni waja wo ho o ka kire ni say ye wura look at odi wura fura birikuma
Balas, good morning. Balas, good morning. Hello? Yeah, otimi enyina so. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Agent Papa Bibia Boko de.
Boko Balas yamko.
We SK Bolas nyamene hene oboase na me kasa free. Papa ensuya erife na timamufo ya ka hu. Yetumi eye bola ni abetu agugatam. Baby yes if you twist higher gata pe baby yes if you twist higher nsuo nam pe so na asase no ya to if you no nsuo ye fe se kima yes abamehwe ye mi na ho na aban no ye timamfo no yes ye aban ye ni ehu ni ye ugura befo so asebu ye wura se be nsuo to a etumi ni mefa ye.
But I say hello, good morning. Ben, good morning.
Good morning, I could see Biavo dear.
Bako Benny Patretio.
Yo, a best a year not more phone, so one shina or more and wine car. And rain so to Yakuma Park, Nayakum with your friend Pana, and you kono. Your best rampine, so one shina wine up with your friend.
Mate, Beso, Medasi, Mamefa, of Redford, Trosso, Elso, Ebim. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Apostle, good morning.
Morning.
Me Patretio.
Yo, me Pacho. Na mi shira manu mwajuma pa moye.
On shira onso.
Me kasa fi kufodia. Magazine. The blood. Me Pacho, wo say ese ya. Yes ya. Omaya juma. Omaya juma da buaye. Yes, ese say abani na mbeye. Esi ono site no ya ti. Sam patamono. Yena ekutia ye. It is so be literally what to say. Obey your my human fat. Ya say me boya bread ya papa bi abasho. Ya friend of papa pay. Ya yo my human every 2 weeks. Ya ya say ya to your go ka ye meeting. It's a what papa. I say Sadia na Ghana ya say na president awaban o shese Sadia be ya juma.
But I say, Yamin Shroud, there'll be us to Jebre. Now here bedroom. A free no empemu ABC Sabre near day. Special edition, bro, because it's really no ya day. I feel it's to that as I say, Baby run a cassim. Yamiani ambre, ehua, a bit to ye, a free crack with your media acquisition. Cosine Adom TV, background.